ignition sequence has started. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have commit and we have liftoff at 2:13. The Saturn V building up to 7.6 million pounds of thrust, and it is clear that...
I just want to know who keeping and George in business. I just want to know because they not really that good for them still to be going this long and this strong. Who doing that? Who out here? Who going to the store like, ooh, I want me an almond joy? Who? Who doing that?
Stop hating Mondays. Be a professional and hate the whole week instead.
Bruh. Walking down the street, I see a fluffy dog. Holy shit, I wanna pet that dog. I'll pet any dog. I don't care what kind. Fat, skinny, stinky, I don't mind. Hey, buddy, I wanna pet your dog. Please, buddy, I wanna pet your dog.
Well, another night out. Spent a fortune and didn't even score. Okay, I know what to do. For only $2 a minute, I can call...
Colorado Phone Companions, I'm Akia. Who is this? Oh, nice to meet you. What things do you like? Sure, I'd like to go into that. Sounds exciting.
Wow, this is dynamite.
That was a very satisfying conversation. I certainly enjoyed it. Pick up the phone and give us a try. I'll bet.
Stop working hard. Hard work is not rewarded. Hard work is only punished. When you are working hard, your boss punishes you by giving you more work. The harder you work, the more chance there is of being your company's bitch. Don't be your company's bitch. Do only what you are paid to do. And don't forget to just fucking chill.
Are these your drugs?
Look, Dad, it's not
Where did you get it?
Dad,
Answer me. Who taught you how to do this stuff?
You, all right? I learned it by watching you.
Parents who use drugs have children who use drugs.
Seizures. It's not called seizures. It's called seizure. It is not a seizure. We're not backing up. It's called seizure. It's not called seizures. It's little Caesar. Say it with me. Caesar. Little Caesar. It's not seizures. Damn it. LaWanda. I'm saying the word. No, you're not. You're saying seizures. Okay, we about to... No, I'm saying Caesar. Little Caesar. No, ma'am, you are not. Little Caesar. It's seizure? How you spell it? You can miss me with that little name.
Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Oh, shit.
We're doing it!
the man tried to stop the show from happening, but it ain't gonna happen because this is BF Live. It's a new, fresh link. How's everybody doing? Is anybody here? You finding me? I see there's 10 of you here. How's it going, everybody? What's good in the Stream Show hood on a Friday? Yeah, so I clicked to go live. For those of you who don't use this technology, you click twice to go live, and for whatever reason, I'm getting error messages on my original link for YouTube, but I'm here. We're not going to let no fucking technology hold us up today. How's it going, everybody? It's Friday. I'm ready. Are we doing it?
Doing it.
We are, in fact, doing it. How is it going? Let's get into it. Let's set the mood today. We got some fun stuff to get into here on BF Live.
We are making the weekends longer than the weeks.
We are?
And we'll do it again because it's Friday!
Yeah! It's Friday. How's everybody doing? Let me remove this some of the stages, do some technical stuff. I don't have no friends backstage yet, but I got plenty of friends in chat. I see, well, plenty enough considering that I just created a new link. We do have to build up some chats over here. It's going to be a sickly kind of chat family check-in, but fret not. We got the other news. We'll do the Soulful Horoscope Readings for the weekend so we can set you up to see what the stars have in mind for you this weekend. We're going to check in on a little Perry Talk because Perry Talk is going to go on later on tonight. He's not competing with me today. We're not going head-to-head today, so thankful for that. So come on over here, PCL family. Everybody come in. Hey, if you could help me, maybe go spread the new link on social media and kind of let everybody know. I dropped the new link in the old show and kind of left it over there for anybody that might show up late. So let's go, everybody. Let's get into this. I see Johnny A's in here. I'm putting all the links out. I think I sent the new invite link out because as the show was opening, I was like, wow, I created a new new show altogether. So I have to create a new invite link for my friend Bobby, Nick, and Scott and all them. So I was feverishly putting all that in, doing that behind the scenes. But there you go. That's a little behind the scenes stuff. But yeah, we'll do the celebrity death report. We'll check the National Day Hey Hey calendar. What are you doing for the next 3 hours? You got nothing else better to do, right? Well, come on. I'll keep you company. We'll hang out here. I'm ready to get this weekend started off in the midday. We don't have to wait for tonight. September 6th, 2024. It is Friday. We are at the end of the first week of after summer, you know, kind of after the whole going back to school and work for Labor Day and all. We kind of got through the rest of that short week. And now here we are again with another weekend, y'all. So we're going to have fun today. And tomorrow night, we'll be doing the Levy-verse, probably at 10 o'clock East again, because y'all people really seem to like the 10 o'clock start time for shows in general, and especially on Saturday. So this is just the start of a long weekend of fun right here with you guys. So I was going to let a couple chats build up, but I don't know if I can stall that long with the new link. So we'll have a little mini chat family check-in. We're going to do, we'll do the other news, and I'll tag on some miserable men, miserable moments in miserable news. That's Bob Levy. Reading the news from our classic Miserable Men segment. We'll have that on there. Of course, fresh Cyke Labs content, all the fun, and let's see what we can get into. Because like I say, I didn't know the other day that Granny was going to show up. I didn't know that Cool Pineapple was going to show up when we had our great guest, the Big Kahuna, on yesterday. That was a lot of fun. I hope you all enjoyed that. He seemed to get a good reaction and all that stuff. He said he got a lot of people were so happy to see Kahuna again because he's just like a regular kind of normal chill dude and all. So a lot of people were rooting for him and were happy to see him back. And I was very happy that BF Live was like kind of the first place that he kind of showed his face after being off for a couple of weeks. So we hope to have Kahuna back here again in the future. I gave him kind of carte blanche open invitation. I said, hey man, if you're ever around and you want a place where you just want a panel or hang out with some boys, you're always welcome here on BF Live. Well, there's not as many chats as normal kind of piled up because of the feverish kind of new link situation, but I'll get into it. We'll do it. We'll see what's up. Throw some chats in there. Let me know what you're doing today, y'all. Are you getting through? You happy to get through this first week of school? I know a lot of you, some of you that have children, school-age children, had to send them back. So maybe you're looking to like go, okay, I got through that first week. My kids are back at school, and now it's time for me. I'm ready to get a weekend started. You need a feel, man. Because we're getting out of that summer mode of kind of being able to do whatever we want. The kids were on vacation and all that stuff, what have you now. But now we're going to get back into the grind. We're going to be heading into the fall, but we're going to be hanging out together. When the weather gets bad, don't fret. We'll be right here having fun with all of y'all. So why don't I do what we do? I'm so glad that you found me over here after the technical difficulty. But please, if you can, go ahead and spread the word on social media if you can. Throw this new link out there and let everybody know. I'm having some technical difficulties today. And BF Live is still live, but he's just using this link. So I'm going to get my glasses on. I'm going to run my element, and I'm going to see what you good people are up to in the BF Live Friday Chat Family Check-In. This is Stream Show 142, BF Live. Let's go. Let me know what you're up to, folks. Chat Family Check-In.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
Come on, y'all, get in here. I see there's 16 of you in here now. I'll get some more chairs in the back room if I have to. Thank you for following me with the technical difficulties that I had with the first link, whatever. And it's good to see like kind of the norm. I see 17. Do I hear 18? 18. Come on, 18, 20. Come on, we had like the 30-some, 40-some people in here yesterday. It was a great hanging out with the big Kahuna Nui. And so that was a good time. So please like, share, subscribe wherever you're watching BF Live. Today I'm only on I'm on my YouTube channel and I'm on Facebook today because making the quick link, I wasn't able to prepare a separate Rumble link for this, but we're adapting on the fly. Now it's checking to see what everybody's up to. Supposed to be here, question mark? You know it, Mandy Diff. You found the right place. Happy Friday, Mandy Diff. And I simply said yes. Sean Riggle checks in, the bro, and says, you have to talk to about the Jake saga from last night. If you don't know, axe Bobby Nick. Well, I do not know Sean Riggle, but I would be kind of interested because I don't hate Jake. I like Jake and all, but Jake, he can be disruptive to the flow of a show. And when I'm trying to fit 3 hours of stuff in or whatever, Jake can come in and kind of hijack a show and take over. So I don't mind Jake so much. He's okay. I can take him in small doses, but I will ask Bobby Nick if and when he shows up. Is this a pants party? Well, it's Friday. It's a pants party. It's a no pants party. Whatever you want it to be. Whatever you need it to be, that's what it is. What's up, Articulate John? Thanks for checking in. Can you get a Cyke checking in with the Hoya? We're going to have great Cyke Labs content following the other news or the BF Live Not So Serious news. Cyke, Hoya.
Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya?
There's your Hoya to start your Friday. I pinned my link right there for the Dead Fools and the David Chandlers and anyone else. Please feel free to use that too. It's not just for Dead Fool or for David Chandler or for Dave Daffla. There's my PayPal. It's all the preset donate options, and you can choose other. And I'm a big fan of other. Johnny A says, going good. Smash the like. Thanks, Johnny A. Let's get into some fun today for the next 3 hours here on BF Live. Hoya, you Hoyas from the Space Nerd.
Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya?
You guys are awesome. I see you all falling in here. So thanks for finding me here on BF Live. I love and appreciate you all so much. Good morning. Johnny says Hoya to Johnny A. Space Nerd says Hoya to BF Live Bobby. Hoya to Cyke and Hoya to Ding Dong. Give me Bezos checks in, the bro Hola, everyone. Just got home from a walk. Lost time listening to last night's Killing It with the Ables. Yeah, man. Yes, last night there was a lot of stuff going on. Killing It with the Ables was on. Was it Thursday Night Football? The football season started. Not so great for my Baltimore Ravens right here, and ended up being kind of missed it by that much, by a toe for anybody that watched it and all. But you can't be the man until you beat the man. And Patrick Mahomes is much like Tom Brady and Peyton Manning, where he's just that guy that if you don't stop him from doing the things he can do, he's going to get you every time. So that's how that goes. Give me Bezos. Thanks for checking in. The Space Nerd says Hoya, Johnny A. Space Nerd also says, give me Bezos, hello, and Hoya. Our friend Cyke checks in and says, Hoya nerd. Johnny A says, Hoya to Space Nerd. Tiffany Washington checks in and says, Hoya everyone, I'm lurking around. You don't have to lurk. Scott isn't in the background or anything yet. Shout out to everybody, 21 people in here. Thanks for coming and finding me over here with the new link. We had a little technical difficulty today. It wouldn't link to YouTube, but you're all finding me, and I love you for it. Thank you. Let's keep it going. Cyke, hey, Tiff. Johnny A says Hoya to Tiff. The Space Nerd says, drinking coffee, enjoying my morning with all of y'all. Donating plasma later, but chilling today. That's awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Space Nerd, for letting us know that because, we always talk about we're real people. We deal with real stuff. And, so that's good to know for the people that might giving plasma. That's very good. Awesome of you. Have a great day. Turfner. I always want to say turf nerd or something when I read that. Turfner. How you doing from Space Nerd? Good know, everyone. What do you know? Blummel's defense lawyer. And he's utilizing the buffalo emojis. Please, members only, please have fun with those emojis today because I can know that they're all a lot of fun to deal with. You can know? Hi, Tiffany Washington says hi to Cyke, Johnny, and Nerd. Gano Blumels from Space Nerd. Hoya Blumels. C-Mox checks in. C-Mox, no, I think Sean Riggle was saying something went down with Jake last night, too. So I don't know. Is Jake acting up, lashing out again? Is he acting like he's going to off himself? Or, nobody likes me no more. Nobody wants to give me super chats. I don't know. We'll see if Bobby Nick shows up here. As you know, buddy, Bobby Nick does all the podcasts. So I'm hoping that mine is one of them that he can wake up and do today. No Scott and no Bobby Nick yet, but I'm here with all my friends. What's up, C-Mox? In the house. Shares out already. Thanks, Tiffany Washington. I appreciate that. I see there's 24 of you in here, so I know that you're spreading the chat family love, letting everybody know that we're here. Thanks, everybody. Hoya from Mandy Diff. The Stream Elements bots are running. Scott Fitzpatrick and all of our other friends. Links right there. Nerd getting the shout out from Blumels. Mandy is getting the love and the smiles from Blumels. Hi, Mandy from Tiffany Washington. Judge Johnny A checks in and says Hoya to Mandy. Cyke is giving the love to Blumels. C-Mox says there was a bang, then Jake crying, and then silence. Holy shit. Well, I didn't know that, C-Mox, but like I said, I like Jake. You know, I don't like him disrupting my show, but I like Jake as a person. I care for him. I can see what Jake's all about, and I'm now you got me concerned about that, man. I really want to know. So I hope my friend Bobby Nick checks in.
What's up, guys?
What's up, Jake? Buddy. I hope you're doing good, buddy. Yeah, so I had to, like, on the fly, I was feverishly throwing out links, but I believe that Bobby Nick does have the link. They got the freshest, newest link. So Bobby Nick does have the same option to jump in as he always did. He's probably sleeping because he burns that podcast candle at both ends, and y'all. But I imagine he might be along later. I prefer no pants parties. Ain't no party like a no pants party, because a no pants party don't stop me. Let me take my... Okay, you get what you want. There we go. Huh, I'm sitting here pantsless, and you have to wonder what it looks like. There you go. 25, 26 people checking in now. Thanks, everybody. Come on, man. This is the Midday Hang, BF Live. We have fun hanging out and talking with the chat family. I mix in some news and some fun segments and bits and just talking and all. We have a great time for 3 hours every day. Watch Jake's last on his channel starting at 138.45. Does Jake don't always leave his stuff up. Let me see. I'll go there. We'll go, look, everybody, Jake Hudson, okay? Look, okay? This is bad, okay? We'll see. There's here, Jake. Let's see. I'll go to Jake. I'll go to look for his last live. 3 days ago. So he might not, he was always notorious for taking shit down, Sean. So unless you have a link that you can kind of send me privately, his last live was listed as 3 days ago. And I know when he does something dumb or something happens weird, I think he's quick to take it down. So let me see. 11 months ago, a year ago. No, I'm not seeing anything as current as last night, my friend. But if somebody hooks me up to it, we'll address it. The Space Nerd says, C-Mox, really? When C-Mox says there was the bang and the crime. Tiffany Washington gets the love from Ohio. Tiffany from Ohio, Mom says hello. Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. I hear you're doing much better, Mom. Hello from BF. Hoya from Space Nerd. Hoya Mandy from Space Nerd. Hoya and happy Friday from Ding Dawn. We're going to have that new fresh Cyke Labs content come too. Plus, I'd like to go back and show you the most recent one before the new stuff so y'all can keep up and know everything that's coming out of Cyke Labs. Mandy Diff is giving the love to Cyke Labs. Johnny A says Hoya. Tiffany Washington checks in and says, hi, Mandy's mom. Mandy Diff is giving the love to Space Nerd and the weed. Was that the weed? Oh, boy. I had me a little retail experience today, Mandy. I'm still not used to that because we're kind of legal here, so it's like, it's illegal. It's very crazy. Let me see. C-Mox, look forward to finding out. Yeah, well, I'll try to see if I can find out about it. We'll see if Bobby Nick comes in. Yes, Space Nerd, like 1 hour and 39 in. Yeah, it's not on his page. It's not on his Jake Hudson page that I can tell right now. Mandy Diff is giving the love and the weed and the ding dong to Johnny. Tiff Wash says there was a wellness check done. He is alive. Thank you, Tiffany Washington. Yeah, if you can elaborate in the chat. I didn't see it last night. Like I said, I was busy. I went out to dinner, and then after doing shows during the day, I had some dinner, and then I watched the football game, and then I kind of passed out on my couch. So I didn't really see anything that kind of went down last night. That was kind of my night last night, and he would know because this is Chris Abels checking in. Who is it?
Chris fucking Abels?
the one and only, the host of Replayables and Killing with the Ables last night, buddy. Yeah, you called me late last night, Chris, and I know I sounded groggy to you because you were asking me questions and all, and I literally like passed out on my couch, like trying not to give a shit that the Ravens were probably going to lose against the Chiefs because, like I said, you are not the man until you beat the man, and if you give that guy time, just like Brady or Manning, he's going to beat you pretty much every time. C. Mox says, thanks, Tiffany Washington. Mrs. Honeybee checks in and says, Hoya, to me and to everyone. Good morning, Mrs. Honeybee. Good morning / afternoon. Johnny A says, I didn't call one game. Really? So you didn't get none of them right? I guess he dropped something and freaked out. Hey, look, did you drop that? What the hell's going on? It's bad, okay? Yeah, I know, Cyke. You don't have to rub it in. See, and I passed out, bro. And like I said, I'm very honest about my team, Cyke. Like, I was pissed last year when Lamar choked in the playoffs and all that shit. I called him Lamar Chokesome, and I'm sorry. He's not the man until he beats that man. He's not the fucking dude. He can stack up all the MVPs he wants in 14-win seasons, but if he chokes every time he gets to the playoffs, he's not that guy. And I'll keep saying that until he does it. I'm sorry, he's just not that guy. And that's my quarterback, yo. So there you go. Mrs. Honey getting the love from Chris Abels, Hoya Nerd from, and Hoya Mandy from the Ding Dong. I gather info on the whole situation. Thank you, Tiffany Washington. Cyke is getting the laughs and the love from Chris Abels. Can I get a Gano and a Hoya? Why aren't you being awfully greedy and needy? But yes. You guys are awesome for finding me over here and keeping this chat just kicking and going. I didn't think you'd do it today. Yay, Jake is alive, and now you're blocked. As long as we know you're alive. Hey, BF, what the hell? Okay. Hoya, Chris, and Homie. Cyke says hello to Abels, LOL. Abel says, I'll be back shortly, gang. We know. This is your lunchtime when you take the lovely. Homie, don't play that. How you doing, Homie? Don't play that. Go enjoy your lunch with Chris Abels. Let's see. What's up? Donkey checks in and says, sup, motherfucker. He knows what's up. He knows it's Friday. He's ready to get it going, get it doing. And we ain't waiting to the end of the day. We're doing it now. What is up, Donkey Kongington? How you doing? Let's get into mood. Are you ready? Well, like I always say, it doesn't matter if you're ready or not because
we are making the weekends longer than the weeks. And we'll do it again because it's Friday!
You heard the man. How can you not be excited about Friday when you hear that? What do you got to say about this off the clock, Alexa?
It's Friday. Bitches.
Bitches? Why you got to call everybody bitches all the time? That's off the clock, Alexa. She gets off the chain, man, when Alexa ain't working, taking all your orders for Amazon. How you doing, off the clock, Alexa? Sup, motherfuckers from Donkey Kongington. Ding Dong is getting the love from Chris freaking Abels. DK is getting the love from Chris Abels as well. Hoya, Chris from Johnny A. Mandy Dip checks in and says...
Chris fucking Abels?
Chris Abels shouts out to Johnny A. The Reverend Wild Bill says, Chris Abels, it's...
Chris fucking Abels?
Everybody knows who you are, Chris. Mandy Diff is getting the love and the puffs at Donkey Kongington. Tiff's having the fun with the emoji, slurpy, slurpy, slurpy. That's right, because BF Live, we're refreshing. We're different. We don't wake up to fight everybody or hate or do all internet battles and all that shit. We come here, one love, positivity, fun, bits, chat family. That's what we do here. Donkey Kongington says, Chris Abels, cheer, Maine. Cheer, Maine.
Chris fucking Abels?
Reverend Wild Bill getting the puffs and the love from Mandy Diff. The Reverend Wild Bill's getting and Tiff and Mandy are getting the love from Chris Abels. C-Mox and DK are getting the love from Abels. Tiffany Washington checks in and says hi to Chris. C-Mox checks in for our boy Abels. Mandy Diff, Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill. Be back shortly, gang. How many times you gonna leave? How many times you gonna say you're coming and going? What do you got to say about that, Tan Mom?
I never left.
My Tan Mom never left. She stays here the whole time because she's loyal to the cause, man. Shout out to the 20 people jumping in and out of here today. Mrs. Honeybee having a great time with the slurpy, slurpy, slurpy. That's right, because we're refreshing over here. Tiff, cheers from Donkey Kongington. Donkey Kongington, Space Nerd, Hoya. Tiffany Washington says hi to Donks. Mandy Diff says cheers from Donkey Kongington. Cyke, what's up, homie, from Blummel's Defense Lawyer. Hello, Donks from the lovely Mrs. Honeybee. Donkey Kongington says a bang and Jake crying, then silence. Don't tell me Jake is stooping that low with the sympathy shit. I don't know, man. Jake operates on a much higher level than maybe he appears, and it wouldn't be beyond my realm of thinking, Donkey Kongington, to go, Jake is wise enough to know that when people get swatted, he's familiar with swatting, and he's familiar with the heat that people get when they do, what did Doug Stanhope? I heard he lives off the grid, and I didn't see the video, but the comedian Doug Stanhope apparently did some kind of thing where it looked like he got raided, but people were like dismissing it right away, saying, look, it's so phony because agents wouldn't do this and agents wouldn't do that. So Jake is aware that people are out there getting heat off of these raids and these kind of viral, situations. So I wouldn't put that past him, Donkey Kong. We'll have to check. It was 3 days, says C-Mox. Cyke cheers, and Ding Dong cheers from Donkey Kongington. Sean Riggle says his last stream was 3 days ago. That's it. Okay. All right, well, let me see then. Let me go back. I thought you guys were talking about it was so fresh, and I know Jake is on air all the time. I had no idea it would be literally from 3 days ago. That didn't seem like Jake to me. But let me go, and I'll try to find that. Give me that hour mark again. It was like 1:38 or something. Let me see. Jake Hudson. All right, there's Jake. All right, so I got the live. Here's the live from 3 days ago. Aaron from Steel Toe Morning Show is in jail. That was title. 3 days ago. Let's see. Jake's a good guy. Yes, Jake's a good guy, but he's disrupted the shows. Thank you for Sean Riggle for the 138.45. Let's see what we can find here, buddy. Go investigating. 138.35. How about that? We'll start it there. All right. I'll start it at 138. I'll go back a little bit. So let's set it up a little bit. Jake doesn't always come on air, and Jake's not on air on this one either. But this is a special request going out to my chat family and all. Thanks for letting me know about this Jake thing. Maybe I'll turn this on. Let's see if we can listen to it and figure something out. Donks is getting a love from our friend Cyke. Mandy Diff says, oh, thank you, Mandy Diff. Oh, look, it's Cool Pineapple's checking in. Thank you, Cool. Like I said, it was great having you on yesterday, and that kind of opportunity kind of happened. I always enjoy your positivity and your vibes, at least that you kind of shown me, or the love you shown me in my chat, my friend. And so I was very happy to have you on and kind of get to meet you and know you. I didn't know it's quite going to happen that way, but I appreciate you coming on yesterday, hanging out, and maybe you come on by yourself sometime, and we'll hang out and talk one time. Cool Pineapple, checking in from across the pond. Cool Pineapple, Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill. I'm sure Jake is a good guy. He just needs to learn to be that good guy all the time. Yeah, Donkey. And we've had run-ins with Jake, and Jake but he has an issue to where if he's being a good guy, but then if he's not getting the shine, and if we're not all laughing at his joke or talking about him, or if he's not getting all the super chats, he gets real antsy and itchy, and then he blows up and he turns on everybody. So it's almost like you got to go, here, Jake, here's $2. Don't lose your shit. And it's like, I don't know. You got to be too kid glove with that kid. Thank God, says Stephen Bravo. Come on, Stephen Bravo. You found me over here. I had some technical difficulties, bro. Wouldn't connect with my original link, but I left the link for here, and I'm finding all of my friends are finding me. What's up, Stephen Bravo? Happy Friday, brother. Send a link if you need. All right. Mandy Diff says, go to his live section, and it's live from 2 days ago. Okay. That footage was unnerving. Yep, he's still learning. Yes, he is. Whoop. Oh, wait a minute. I think that played. Let me go. Actually, it was playing. Let me go to that 138 again. I want to get through a little more of the chat, and then we'll talk about this a little bit. We'll see what we can hear about this. All right, pause now. Sean Riggle says, Jake is fine, but there's still something kind of concerning about the audio, the video's audio. Donkey Kongton says, I would love nothing more than to be Jake's good friend and spurg out with him about shit because we have a lot of the same interests. I can't take the abuse, though. Yeah. He give me a handful to be a friend with. Hey, Donkey from Ding Dong. Hoya Tiff from Ding Dong. Tiffany Washington says, hey to Ding Dong. Cyke says, I fell asleep before halftime, then wake up and made content, then back to bed. LOL. I had over 46 and a half, so that was good. Come on. So you sound like you're in my pattern, buddy. I passed out during the game, too. Let's see. Oh, hi, Chris Abels from our friend Sean Riggle. Donkey Kong says, I thought he was about to have a Jake Hudson killing it with the Abels crossover event for a second. Damn. The abuse, he is still learning. Hey, Mrs. Honeybee from the Donkey Kongington. Hoya Donkey from Space Nerd. Hoya Ding from Space Nerd. Chris Abels, are you going to Red Lobster Docks? high dollar. Mr. Classy Chris Abel's right there. Hoya Ding Dong from Donkey Content. My lovely sister checks in. I hope you're feeling better. Happy Friday. And Hoya from my sister, Kathy.
Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya?
All right, I'm going to put a star on that comment because there's 2930 of you in here. Everybody's itching to see this Jake thing and talking about it in the chat. So let's do it. I want to shout out a podcaster that I've hung out with once or twice. Vinny Green checking in on Facebook this morning. Thank you, Vinny Green, my friend. And Wild Bill checking in as always from Facebook. Thank you for hitting that thumbs up and like wherever you're at. Good to see you, my friend. Another friend from across the pond. Vinny Green. Thanks for checking in. All right, let's go to this video now. I'll start it at 1:37. I'm told that this sound happens at 1:38 or something. So let's listen to it now. This is kind of breaking news. Jake had a weird sound in the background. Let's see if we can pick it up here. Jake Hudson. Let's check out this weirdness we're being told about.
It's like Aaron's got so many responsibilities. He now has 2 people working for him on his show. Johnny Crutches and Matt from Driver's Thoughts. Here's the thing. What he needs to do, he needs to shut the show down and focus on himself. Or he'll do it. Welcome to Steel Toe Morning Show from jail.
Yeah. Right. It'd be like Good Morning Vietnam, sort of, but it's from jail.
Yeah. You know, I hope everybody's doing good today. I hope everybody is staying safe. If anybody that wants to tip the stream, the links are in the description and other stuff's in the description. I'm right now like I think Mommy was on a lot of
What's
that
going on?
So that little whining, that little bump and that whining and then silence. Oh. So I guess that's it. There's a lot of silence there. So thanks for letting me know about that and all. But it sounds like from what I'm seeing in the chat that our boy Jake was okay. Shout out, Jake. I love you, buddy. I hope you're doing okay, man. Down checking in. So we left off with my sister Kathy checking in. What's happening, everyone? In Hoya from American Cupcake. Bring your stuff to me. Noga from Donkey Content. Hoya Kathy from Johnny A. Hi Kathy from Tiffany Washington. And hello Cupcake from Tiffany Washington. The Space Nerd checks in and says Hoya to the Reverend Wild Bill and Kathy Linder. Chris Abels, happy Friday from Space Nerd. The Reverend Wild Bill says Space Nerd Hoya. Cupcake says hi to Tiff. All hail Blocky Buffalo friend. I resemble that remark, the Reverend Wild Bill. Blocky friend, block a friend, a block a friend, a block a friend, a block a friend. Donkey Kong said, oh yeah, exactly to what I was saying earlier. Everyone into the mystery machine. Let's go. What? Jake fucked up. Let me see. Nerd, we did that at 3 a.m. this morning. And I would have got away with it too if it wasn't for those meddling kids. I would have got away with it too, you sons of bitches. Jason Bardo X checks in and says hello to everyone. Space Nerd says, Hoya to Cool Pineapple. Hey, JBX from Tiffany, Washington. Cool's getting the love from the Mandy Div. Hey, Cool from Tiffany, Washington. Cool checks in and says, what up, everyone? Glad Jake is okay. JBX getting the love from the Mandy Div. Donkey Kong just says, Cool, I am your father. Jack Mahal, unnecessary echo. Jack Mahalgov said, so Jake's all good? Yes, from the reports in the chat, it looks like Jake's all good. I think Tiff and Jason, all those random people, they checked in on him. Can I come on? Can I come on? Can I come on? He's alive, Jack says. The Mandy Diff assures us. Cool Pineapple says, Donkey, where are my Christmas presents for the last 3 decades? I'm going to get you the same thing I got you last year, Cool. Same thing. So count on that. The bro you know checks in. David Chandler checks in. Hoya. And happy Friday, David Chandler. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're ready for a good weekend. Cool Pineapple says, 100%, my dude. Hit me up. I'm good most days except Sundays and Tuesdays. Yeah, we'll have you on sometime. Let's see. Chandler checks in and goes, oops. I don't know if it's an intended use of that or whatever. And then Deadpool checks in. Hey, wait a minute. I'm seeing a pattern here. Some people have already figured it out. How you doing, Deadpool? David Chandler. Jason Bartow says, yeah, we found out last night that Jake is fine. So there you go. Our friends are letting us know that lest anyone think Jake is hurt, he's fine. Holy cow, David Chandler. LOL, says our friend Cyke. Daniel August checks in. Thank you to the most generous and kind, and thank you. What's up, BF? Hope this super chat finds you well. Well, it certainly does, man, and it helps me keep showing up here every day and doing this. Thank you, Daniel August, man. You ready to have a good weekend, buddy? I went and did some new retail shopping. I got some drinks. I'm ready to have a good weekend. I'm ready to do it. So come on, Daniel August. Let's get it. LMFAO, DC, Deadpool is looking for you. Mr. Crow checks in. Mr. Crow and me, how you doing? Hey, Tiff. She said checked in for Jason and Tiffany. Cyke says, I've been sick all week and asleep before 9. Haven't even made it to one of JBX's streams, LOL. Cyke, that's terrible, man. It's almost like when the weather changed. As soon as Labor Day come, the sickness hit for a lot of people, brother. How can it be timed so well? My sister got sick. You got sick. I'm a little verklempt in my throat, but I'm talking my way out of it. Jack Mahalgolf says, glad he's still doing well, and happy Friday, Bobby. Happy Friday to you, Jack Mahalgolf. We are doing it. We're going to get through this chat. We're almost to it. Hey, Mr. Crow. Space Nerd says, Cyke, boo. I'm sorry. I hope you're feeling better about being sick. Hoya from the Space Nerd. Hoya from Ding Dong. Jack Mahalgo says, Jake claps cheeks. Look up, okay, guys. Nobody can move their booty, okay? Like me, guys. Okay? Last night was a mindfuck, LOL, says Mr. Crow. The Hoya Mr. Crow from the Space Nerd. Deadpool is dancing and says, Hoya, he's ready to have a good Friday. Hoya from our friend Space Nerd. So 2 Hoyas, get your Hoya.
Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya?
Let's go. Come on. We are having fun. We're doing it here on BF Live.
We're doing it.
Let's see. We're like almost an hour into the show. I still got a little more chat to go, but I might have to break off at some point to do the other news so we can get onto the Bob Levy miserable moment in miserable news history and other fun stuff that we have here. Hey, Deadpool from Tiffany, Washington. Tiff is giving the love right back from the Dead Fool. Ding Dong is saying Hoya to the Dead Fool. Jason Bartow X says, Cyke, last night we all thought Jake was murdered. Joey called and we figured it out on board half to death that he was just fine. LOL, GBX Geese, we miss so much. I looked up the numbers for the contact information in his area. That's good. And that's what I love about this chat family, because it is family and people will look out for you and have good authorities called to your house if need be. We got heard the whimper in the background. Mr. Kerr says that's the part that got us concerned, that second bit. Dead Fool, what's up from Jason Bartow X. Jack Mahalgo says Jake's always made some unique sounds, but that was interesting. Just hope the little feller is okay. Whoa. Stacey Allen says, what did I just come into? Oh boy. Ooh, the jokes that are coming into my head that I won't say. How are you doing, Stacey Allen? What's good on the Friday, girl? Let's get into it. Here's one for you. Even though Dave Dafford don't like BF Live no more, I'll still give you one. Come on. For Stacey Allen Frog. I need some cowbell. Yeah, I got a fever, and the only prescription is more chat family. That was just a health check. It sounds like you might have came in on the Jake video. We were checking on Jake from the other day, and for that pop sound, I haven't seen 9 p.m. since Sunday. LOL, says Jake. Says Cyke. Tiff and Mr. Crow from Jason Bardo X. Hey Jason, happy Friday, brother, from Jack Mahogoff, bro. Deadfool says that had us thinking the worst. Of course, our imagination turned out to be wrong. It's funny how our minds can be, oh my God, something's bad, going on bad. Blumel says, what a letdown. Blumel was, I guess, cheering for a problem, I guess. What's up, Jack, from Jack Mahogoff from Jason Bardo X. Thank God, Deadfool from Cyke. Stephen Bravo says, sound like he had a stroke. Just glad to see the guy is okay. Yeah, it was crazy last night, says Jason Bardo X. Johnny says, yep. I want him blocked, not dead. There you go. There's levels. Glad he was okay, says he cool. Cyke is getting the love from their friend Deadfool and says, indeed. Ding dong, Hoya the Wild Bill. Pineapple, Wendy was begging for you last night. Uh-oh. I want to put that pineapple in my ass. Cyke, exactly, from Space Nerd. My sister Kathy, you better listen to my sister. I do. Click the like button, please. Come on. Like, share, subscribe. Member up. I appreciate it. It helps. I know you all like me, but it helps YouTube know that you all like me. Mandy Diff says, I woke up to a Jason that did sound like a gunshot. I think his family came in and slammed his PC down, and the sound stayed, and maybe after the laptop was shut. Hoya Kathy from Cyke. Cupcake checks in, says, yes, Mandy, that's what I've been saying for 2 days. His family came in and shut him down. It's the $25,000 JBX. I think Jake needs to get a date with Caitlin Hatley and Kane. Yeah, it's probably the slamming of the laptop. Cupcake says, I can't believe all the people that overreacted thinking that ninjas came to get Jake. That's right, they did. Maybe they did. All right. Well, I think that I will do this at some, let me see. We got that. Sound like a gunshot. Hoyas. We got the Hoyas going on. Deadfool and David Chandler are still fighting. Might have to separate them two, Jason. Separate them two. Take care of that, buddy. Donkey Kongton, you still on worm duty? I saw that too, JBX. Yes, Steven, his family hates his family hates his streams. I've seen streams where he fights or on with the, really? I have a feeling they just got fed up. That's funny, Cupcake, because I've only heard him like talk off camera about his niece only a couple times when she's bringing him food or something coming, but I haven't caught many in the arguments. Well, Jason Bardo X, shout out to Bobby Fran, and I say shout out to Jason Bardo X. American Cupcake was the most level-headed last night. He kept it 100. Like, look, y'all, Jake's okay. A lot of times these things don't turn out to be what our mind makes them to be. Stacey Allen, long time no see from Blummels. Hell yeah, Stacey Allen. You my friend. Come on, let's go.
He's my cherry pie. I
don't know.
I can't really sing this song.
Hey, of course. Let's see. I think Jake would have yelled, I've been shot, though, through the screen. Hey, man, I've been shot. Hey, what the hell? Come on, y'all. I mean, what's up, you guys? I think I've been shot, apparently. I seem to be following you, Blummel's defense lawyer says, the lovely Stacey Allen. Space Nerd checks in with her 2-month member chat and says, sending love to BF and the chat family today and every day. Happy Friday. Positive vibes. It don't cost nothing to be nice. And there you go. Let's see. To all my pod pals from my sister Kathy, Cyke, Space Nerd, Deadfool, Donkey Kongton, David Chandler, all of them. Space Nerd said Stacey Allen Hoya. Hoya right back from Stacey Allen. Yesterday, exactly. Guy calls the cops and there's somebody in my house with a gun. Space Nerd says, did you just get a wrench, Kathy Linder, or have you had it all day? I believe my sister's had a wrench for a minute. Yep. Jake with a flip. Hoya Stacy from Cyke. Holy shit, David Chandler gave all of his money away, went bankrupt, committed suicide in Minecraft, was buried in an old nuclear waste dump, and came to life as Deadfool. Finally, I figured it out. Yes. Can I get a ho? Oh. But she changed it to a Hoya, Cyke. Lisa checking in, says Hoya, everybody. Hoya Lisa. Donkey Kongton says yes to the Space Nerd. Kathy says Stacy, Mandy, Cupcake, Jason, and Ding, all the other people. Space Nerd says, you need help? You need an employee? Oh boy. Are you talking about me? Well, guess what, y'all? It is after opening the show and doing the chat family check-in, we're pretty much done with hour number 1 of BF Live. But fret not, I got 2 more hours of fun to go, so let's get on with it. But that was the awesome opening chat family check-in.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
Talk amongst yourselves and talk to me, because this is the place to be for fun and positivity in the afternoon on YouTube. Nobody has more fun hanging out with the chat family than I do, and then we do right here on YouTube. So let your friends know about that. How about that? Run tell that. Cheers, Kathy from the Donkey Kong Gym. All right, why don't we do this, y'all? I got a fancy new studio over here. I got stories and all. So why don't I run over to my new studio? I will do the BF Live other news or the BF Live not so serious news, and we'll talk about that a little bit. Let's go get some news. I'm over here now, coming to you live from the BF Live beautiful studios. It's so luxurious and beautiful here. I love it. So I have to read some news to my friends right here. Let's have some fun. So as we do the news, I got a few stories for you, and it's going to do our smooth segue into some Cyke Labs content, because we're going to have a moment in miserable news history with Bob Levy reading the news from the miserable men days. So I'd like to tag that on, have extra fun here on BF Live. But let's start with a couple actual stories first. In this first story, this might appeal to you travelers, or you might have an opinion about this being regular travelers. Oh boy,
It wasn't easy.
Shut up. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Damn it. Son of a bitch. Hang on a sec. Reshare that. Tried to play a commercial. Take 2. Share number 2. Whoop. So yes, this is about going to the airport. You know, when we go to the airport, everybody has to put their stuff in the tray, right? You know, that's the thing. For people that go to the airport regular or been to the airport before, that's kind of the procedure. Well, you're not going to believe this story, what people are doing when they go through security at the airport. You're not going to believe this latest trend. Check this out. It says, I got all these pop-ups, airport tray aesthetic. So this is what people are going for. An airport tray aesthetic goes viral as some travelers halt security checkpoints for photo ops, people. Yes, so much like people are out taking pictures of their food and, you know, scenery, or doing pauses and doing for the gram. They're doing this for the gram. So now even just doing mundane tasks like putting your stuff in a tray to go through security so you can get on with your life is turned into a viral kind of thing. Let's read it about a little bit. It says, a new trend that's emerging on TikTok is sparkling a viral debate among travelers. The coined airport aesthetic has people taking out their belongings and strategically placing them to be filmed or photographed inside the plastic trays used to get you through TSA security lines. A woman on TikTok whose post under the handle Vicky Rutwind filmed various shots of her TSA tray as she was traveling to different locations and posting from John F. Kennedy International Airport in New York, people. So can you imagine going through the airport? And this is what they're doing, y'all. It says, look at this. This is quote, this is so fun. What's so fun about it? Just put your shit in a tray and get through to security. One woman commented on the post while another said, obsessed with this. Look at this, y'all. Are you doing this? And would you be upset if somebody was behind you putting their stuff? They're basically doing a photo shoot for the shit that they're shoving through an X-ray scanner at the airport. And it's called the airport aesthetic. So I would just want to get to where I'm going. I don't need no kind of thing hanging on. Let me see. People need new hobbies. Do things that do not affect others. I knew I'd get some saying on that. Stacey Allen says, this is infuriating. They need to get through security ASAP and stop wasting my time. Let me read a little bit more about it. And it says on TikTok, there are at least 89.6 million posts related to the airport tray aesthetic. And watch what you see with people, the extremes they're going through to partake in this trend. It says, and more than 62.5 million posts involving TSA airport security bins. One woman commented, "Don't do this. Everyone behind you will hate you," much like our friend Stacey Allen indicated. It says, "TSA about to start snatching them trays back," one person joked. Another added, "I would be getting anxiety over getting shouted at because people don't want to be the one to hold up the line, right?" Wait a minute. Terry Nee checks in with a good point. "I take a photo after every bow movement. The designs can be breathtaking." I thought you were talking about our friend Wendy sending him to Bobby Nick. Terry Nee, how you doing, buddy? You out there playing golf today? I know it's another good day. Well, we got lots of good weather here on the Mid-Atlantic on the East Coast of the United States, Terry. It says, one woman commented, "Oh, honey, what airport is this? Because in New York City, I would have been screamed at, okay?" That's what her quote was. "This would never fly at Newark Airport. They'd make me cry so fast," a user said. Another woman asked, "Did you do this in Des Moines, Iowa? Because where did they let you take up this much time in TSA?" "Can I get a TSA ban on whatever this nightmare is?" said another person. So this is what they're doing. I think there's a couple more pictures. And so what I will tell you is that, so that's pathetic enough, right? Just doing it. But you know what these people are doing? People are actually not even traveling to airports, folks. They are buying these trays off of fucking Amazon, putting their shit in them at their house to partake into this stupid ass trend. Now, I don't mind that so much because at least you're not holding up our lives by doing that. But I've never been like that eager to participate in a trend of something that I'm not even a part of, like not even actually doing. Let's see what some of these comments on this. Let's see, we got up here a little bit. We got the Hi Mrs. Honeybee. We got Donkey laughing. Hoy, everyone that I missed and GNO. There's the stream elements bot running. Johnny says maybe also post start time on Rumble links. I don't hang on Rumble, but guys like Bobby and Jib, I like to see and support. Thank you, Johnny. Just saying. Thank you, man. Yeah, I'm just kind of like trying to include Rumble as I'm doing like my Facebook and my YouTube. I just like Twitter. They want you to be verified to do lives on there, and I'm not paying to be part on Twitter X. So I'm kind of gravitating or working my way over to the Rumble slowly. People need rights that stop affecting others. Space Nerd says, "I would knock a bitch down if that was happening." Bitch, I gotta check my flight and you here taking pictures of your shit in the bins. See, these people know it's hard enough to get through these security checkpoints. Me too, Space Nerd. Stacey Allen knocking people on their ass too. "People are so dumb," says Cyke. "I hate social media and only use it for my YouTube." Right, I don't use it this way. Space Nerd says, "I'm not a violent person, but times call for it." Right, Stacey Allen? And then we got the bowel movement comment from Terry Nee. "Oh my God, Space Nerd, I'm not neither, but I would fight someone. I'll fight a bitch." Let me see. Hello, Terry Nee from Mrs. Honeybee, that is. Donkey Kongenden, thank you for the colorful $4. That's an interesting amount. Was going to buy a membership, but only had money for that. Thanks, man. Well, I tell you what, there's so many generous people in this community, and every now and then I get a certain allotment to hand out. So make sure that everybody has turn on accept gifted memberships on whatever pages you like to follow. We'd like to get a membership here on YouTube, and maybe one will come your way soon. Thank you for the 4, Donkey. Thank you for the 20 people watching me. Space Nerd says, "Well, if we ever travel together, Stacy, people will know what's up. These two ladies are going to kick some ass. They'll be like, excuse me, I need to get through this line, okay? Put your shit away and get the fuck out my way." Let's see. Mrs. Honeybee getting the love from Terry Nee. "This trend oozes with autism." Really? That's really a thing? Oh.
What's up, guys?
Okay, that was a coincidence. Let me say, how you going? GNO from the Space Nerd checking in. "I have those tendencies, Mr. Crow, on certain things like ordering my pens." That look like penis together almost. Pens. When you wrote pens in, it looks like penis. Graduated colors. "Let's take a trip, Space Nerd." Brian Kowalczyk checks in and says, "Violence just got here." What did I miss? Brian Kowalczyk, would you miss? This is the new viral trend, my friend. When you go through airports now, this is the TSA tray aesthetic trend. And what you're supposed to do, my friend, is you're supposed to neatly put all of your stuff into a tray and take pictures of it and post them on social media. And what a lot of people are saying about this, they're not only buying the trays and doing it at home, but this is just like this is not a not so humble brag. This is just a way for people to boast about their kind of luxury items that they put in through the bins at the airport. So look, there's multiple pictures of it right here. So you're supposed to lay it out all nice and neat and take photos of it. Get out of my way and get on with your life. What's up, Brian Kowalczyk? Stacey Allen, "I would love to." What a blast, says Space Nerd. Brian Kowalczyk, Stacey Allen, and I are going to knock people over in an airport. Yeah, Space Nerd and Stacey Allen are not in favor of this whole TSA tray aesthetic, and they're not having it going on in front of them at the airport. Mr. Crow says, yeah, but are you making TikToks about it, Space Nerd? Those tendencies are fine. There we go. No, I'm not, Crow. I have been known to have a very tidy linen closet. I have taken pics of those. Okay. Maybe you have to do your own thing. Linen closet aesthetic. Look how I keep my linens, everybody. Can you keep up with me? Space Nerd, film it. World Star. That's right. Picture it didn't happen. We like to say, Brian Kowalczyk. I do like ordering my pens by size. See? Pen is by size. I see what you did there. My pen is by size. My pen's by size. Brian Kowalczyk, I'm down. I think Stacey is too. Stacey and Brian Kowalczyk is going with us. It's a three-way trip. Good thing I'm TSA pre. Yes, it's a flex. Thank you for flexing your TSA pre. But yeah, you would stand for that shit. Nothing wrong with being tidy. Yeah, but do it on your own amount of time. I don't know if you picked up on it, Mr. Crow, but this is people being tidy when you're getting the bin, where you're simply supposed to put your shoes in your shit, shove it through the X-ray thing, go out the other side and take it. Now, because it's an online trend, you have every trendy social media person clicking it like their meals and everything, meanwhile holding up the line. And the TSA people do recommend that if you're going to do this, maybe do it after you get your shit out. But a lot of people seem to be doing it right when they put it in there just nice and neat, and they take the picture of it right as they're scanning their shit. 100%, Bobby, 100%. Space Nerd is laughing. Mr. Crow, I used to do my linen closet, reveal how stable I am, and it's a fucking mess right now. All right, let's get on some other stories. I think we talked that one through thoroughly, and I kind of figured that all my normal thinking people in here would kind of agree with that this is just crazy and ridiculous. But there you go. I'm just reported. Don't shoot the messenger. That is the new online trend, the airport aesthetic, the TSA tray aesthetic here, if you can believe that one. Wow. I guess I could believe it, but just the shit that people waste their time with nowadays is amazing. 100%, Bobby, 100%. All right, I have another story for you, and this is one I haven't heard of. Maybe some of you can tell me. We can elaborate and talk about this one. I did not know that Colin Jost and Pete Davidson, Staten Island ferry boat finally finds a purpose as a venue for Tommy Hilfiger's runway show. So I don't know how many of you knew this or not already, but apparently Colin Jost from Saturday Night Live and Pete Davidson went in partners with some other people and bought one of the old actual Staten Island ferries. And I'm going to show you a little bit of the story. And you guys remember this. Anybody that's seen like any kind of film from New York or any kind of pictures or anything from New York, you remember the old classic kind of orange Staten Island ferry. Well, apparently these guys bought one, and it says, all aboard the Staten Island ferry boat that Saturday Night Live stars Colin Jost and Pete Davidson allegedly bought while very stoned may finally have a purpose. Page 6 spies spotted the vessel, which was becoming something of a white elephant for the pair, being pulled by tugboats near the South Street seaport, getting ready for something. According to Women's Wear Daily, it's going to be part of Fashion Week. The MV John F. Kennedy ferry boat will host Tommy Hilfiger's fashion show, which has long been a flagship event of the week. There's Colin Jost right there. He does the news on Saturday Night Live, Weekend Update. There's Tommy Hilfiger. It says New York City is the birthplace of the American dream, and the Staten Island ferry represents the gateway to self-expression for so many across history, Hilfiger told the fashion trade. By hosting this year's show aboard the MV John F. Kennedy, a recently decommissioned ferry, we will celebrate the quintessential New York City landmark, while writing the fashion brand's nautical-inspired codes firmly into the vessel's iconic legacy, he added. Jost is expected to attend the show. So Jost is he's married to Scarlett Johansson. Some of you might kind of know that. So there you guys. Jost and Pete Davidson apparently got high one night, and they bought for $280,000. They bought it at auction in 2022. I need to get very stoned. I did know. They didn't know what they were going to do with it. It's pretty cool, says Space Nerd. I haven't heard this story until I did this kind of research for this story here, Space Nerd. But here it is, the classic kind of Staten Island ferry. That's what happens. The weirdest thing I ever bought on being high, Space Nerd, was very late one night, like 3 a.m. I was up and I had a cat at the time, and I bought like that Litter Maid, the self-scooping cat box, when that was the first thing. And I woke up in the morning and I go, I think I spent $200 on a litter box last night. I mean, yeah, I did that. So that's a thing. So that was my kind of late night purchase history. I've done that. It says Jost Davidson and architect and developer Ron Castellano and comedy club owner Paul Italia purchased the ferry for $280,000 at an auction in 2022, reportedly with plans to convert it to a $34 million entertainment venue. A Giddy Davidson revealed they hoped to turn the ferry into a comedy club and restaurant shortly after they purchased it. Castellano told Travel and Leisure that it might become a boutique cruise ship of sorts that would sail between New York and Miami. And so there's a picture of Pete Davidson. Can you imagine posing with the Staten Island ferry that you bought on weed the night before, maybe? So there you go. So that's what they did, and that's what they're going to do to it. So I thought that was a very unique story. I didn't know that you could buy a decommissioned ferry at auction. I didn't know that Colin Jost and Pete Davidson pitched in high with some other guys one night, and it was a whole thing in there. So I hope you enjoyed that little kind of funky story here. That's a little bit different. Let's see. We have, see what the comments are on that. We're laughing. We got all of that. Yeah, you know it. I need to get very stoned. I resemble that remark. I just had a retail experience, and I'm not used to the retail experience, and they have like discounts. They have like buy two, get one free. I'm used to just handing somebody money and walking out the door. It's like, it's just crazy. I'll be doing that after the show. Armchair, says Justa. You number one, Justa. How you doing on this Friday, buddy? Thanks for checking in and having fun with the armchair emojis. Jost and Michael Che are hilarious. Space Nerd, when I do watch it, the part I like when they pull the clips out on each other, like when they had Caitlin Clark on and they pulled out all the clips on Che or whatever, saying that women's basketball wasn't real sport and all that shit, and then he had to sit there and kind of eat the shit for all the stuff he said in the past. They have good chemistry together. Space Nerd. BF, it was probably worth it. They'll find out, I guess. Let's see. They figured out something to do with it. Makes a cool floating casino, says Johnny A. I hope you like that story. Some of you knew it, but maybe some of you are like me. I did not know that. Okay, so I got a last story here. We're gonna discuss this one a little bit. This is kind of like a etiquette-y kind of story. Let me get this in the proper order. This one. Oh, that story went away. Son of a bitch. All right, well, I'll give you the related story. In this last story here, there were multiple stories, but the one went away from my feed. This one says, a boy smashes a 3,500-year-old jar, and the museum invites him back. So from time to time, you see these viral videos of parents taking their children to these really nice high-end art museums where they have busts and statues and vases, multiple vases. They have vases around, and you see the kids like pulling them down or ruining the artwork or something. So apparently that's what happened here. It says, a curious 4-year-old boy accidentally smashed a 3,500-year-old jar while his family was touring a museum in Israel. The boy, who was not identified, was near the entrance of the Hecht Museum in Haifa Friday when the family came across a crockery that dates back to the Bronze Age, roughly 2200 to 1500 BC. The boy's father, identified by only his first name, Alex, said his son pulled the jar slightly because he was curious about what's inside. Well, it's your job to, even if he's curious, to teach him not to do that. The tug was enough to send the jar falling, crashing into pieces on the museum floor. I was in shock, Alex told the BBC, saying his first thought was, it wasn't my child that did that. That's not my baby. That's what. Now my baby didn't do that. Don't tell my baby, Jam. My baby didn't do that stuff. Anyway, the museum said the artifact was not encased in glass or additional protection because of its belief that people should enjoy his historical items without obstruction. The quote goes on to say, there are instances where display items are intentionally damaged, and such cases are treated with great severity, including involving the police, the museum said, according to NBC News. In this case, however, this was not the situation. The jar was accidentally damaged by a young child visiting the museum. The museum said the jar, which was designed to carry such goods as olive oil and wine, and it scared me, what it appeared to be... They said despite the damage, the museum said they believe the jar can be restored and returned to the display case once again. So there you go. I was just wondering because, okay. Thanks, Terry Nee. Let me get that out here today. Okay, since you sent me something. All right, so that was my last story in the BF Live Not So Serious News. Let me see what everybody's saying about that. We got the need to get very stoned. Probably worth it. All my friends' links are running in the chat. Make the cool floating C note. It's BBF Live. Thank you. Terry Nee says he sent me a picture. Well, Terry Nee's a nice chat family friend. He does cool stuff for all of us. Makes me cool content and stuff. Let me see what you got, buddy. Was that my message? Let me see. Oh, here we go. You goofy son. Let me send this to my computer. Let me figure. I got to get this off of here to my computer. Let me share. Let me share to my. Hello. Anytime now. Share. There we go. Share, damn it. To my tower PC. Let's see what Terry Nee's up to today, because he has a relevant photo. Terry Nee lets me know in a message that he is traveling today. You know, he's been playing golf, so I know that Terry Nee is out there traveling today. He says, sent you a photo text, I'm traveling today. Well, Terry Nee, you know what I do here on BF Live? I'm going to show it. Let's see. Here we go. Window. Boom. You guys, you're gonna love this because this is so freaking time. I can't believe it. Terry, look, he's at the airport. Terry Nee just sent me a picture of his freaking TSA tray aesthetic. You goofy, trendy son of a bitch. Stop holding up people's lives at the airport and get on with it. What are you doing? You're going to shove your golf club bag in there too next, Terry Nee? Terry Nee, look at this, you. He's got the knife in there. I said, there's a kitchen knife. I thought I saw a pistol. There's 2 knives in there. There's some keys. There's some wallet. There's some scissors. All the stuff you need to get on an airplane. Terry Nee, you goofy son of a bitch. I hope you're having fun today, buddy. Apparently you are, holding up other people's lives with that. So there you go. Terry Nee says, what if the jar was actually a piss jar from 3000 BC? Maybe they didn't have the pee-pee dance back then, so it's very possible that was it, Terry Nee. Terry Nee says, I just went through security. Holy shit. How that timing that I gave Terry Nee the idea to have a tray aesthetic when he went through airport security. Stacey Allen says, no, you did not, Terry Nee. You did not. I don't know how that group bitch put that picture together so quick, Stacy, but that's what I love about you crazy ass people. Johnny A is like getting the laughs. He's laughing. Wow, Terry Nee likes knives, says Stacey Allen. Cute shoes, Terry Nee. Stacey Allen likes there's little semi-high pumps. There's little lifty shoes or whatever. And that bear is not allowed. Right. You're right, Space Nerd. All of the stuff. And it's funny that you say that, because I went through TSA with my daughter like last year, and she had just purchased like a new stuffed animal out of a store. We knew that there's nothing going on with it. You know, there was nothing wrong with it. There was nothing in it. But they rubbed that thing with chemicals and like scanned it and shit. They were like all worried about this bear. So you got to watch them bears going through TSA. All right, folks. Well, there was a couple 3 stories on the BF Live other news. But now it's time for a little segue action. We're going to do Moments in Miserable News History. This is where we go back courtesy of our friends at Cyke Labs, who clips this stuff. He has all of this stuff because he's such a super fan of all of these guys that my dude has all of this stuff stored. So he's going to be feeding this stuff to us as the time goes by. And this is a cool thing that he fed to us. So I'm going to tag this on to the end of the news. That's kind of a little extra bonus feature that we've been doing here on BF Live. Let me go to my Cyke content thing. First, we'll do the news, and then we're going to segue into the latest couple new pieces of Cyke Labs content. But this is, let me click on this. Let me pause it. This is Moments in Miserable News History. Courtesy of Cyke Labs, we're taking a look back at the miserable men days. Bob Levy reads the news. Cyke Labs, miserable history, right here, BF Live.
This one's going to be a good one.
Okay.
Just the headline alone might take him 2 minutes. I love the intro.
And now it's time for Miserable Men News with your anchorman, Bob Levy.
Good evening.
Good evening.
False plates cost Bolivian's beauty queen her title. The winner of a Bolivian beauty contest from Indogenious a title moments after her coronation when judges noticed she was wearing false plates.
Wait, what?
Organizers said on Sunday. The Miss Chileta Piscina pageant held in Ardenne city of La Paz late on Friday seeks to install pride in indigenous women who chose to wear the traditional dress of wide skirt,
indigenous women,
bowler hat, and long plaited hair. But double over whether the winner was a genuine Charlita Casina.
Double over? Because right now everyone's doubled over in pain listening to this, or is it doubt over?
The name of the Indian woman, La Paz, led judges to strip her of the victor's sash and call for her rerun. Rerun. Said pageant organizer Walter Gomez from La Paz city government. The judges disqualified the winner because they realized she didn't have Pleiades. And the Pleiades she had was false.
I still don't know. I still haven't figured out what he's saying. Pleiades. I still don't know what Bob means.
Having short hair means they don't like
plaids,
chilotos,
or braids.
Friday's contest was a far cry from the mainstream beauty contests that were popular in Bolivia, in which the South American nation distinguished majorities are unrepresented.
Really, Cyke? That voice in the background was Gino. Thank you for that, buddy, because they're so much younger. I don't know. It takes me sometimes. It takes more words. Like I heard Jim Florentine in one from the other day, but thank you for that, Cyke.
Not a bikini in sight. The toughest test was for the 14 contestants was making a speech in their native Aymara language to prove their
which is what you're actually doing this report in.
Credentials. It is not the first time scandals has hit this pageant. In 2004, the winner caused a stir after her coronation by saying she did not normally wear traditional dress. That'll be all.
Could you draw me a picture of what a comma? Would you know what a comma?
Would I knew what a comma?
Wow, thank you, Cyke. That would have taken me more beats. But that is a young ass Gino Bisconte, Cyke. Thank you.
He did say that.
Yeah.
You're contagious.
I wouldn't know what it is. A comma looks like something I'll be throwing you out of the studio with, you motherfucker.
Oh, can we play his intro?
Nah, we don't need
No, we have to. That's great. It's
Sets it
hilarious.
up.
Yeah.
Brings it to a
Nick,
higher
you want
plane.
the intro, right?
I gotta have the intro.
Thank you.
It must.
Thank you. It's for the fans.
For the fans, damn it.
And now it's time for Miserable Men News with your anchorman, Bob Levy.
Stuntman sticks ship revives Viking's voyage. A Viking ship made from ice cream sticks set sail across the Netherlands' Jessler Lake on Friday, and its stuntman builder hopes to cross the Atlantic later. The 15-meter, 50-foot Thor was made from 15 million recycled ice cream sticks glued together by U.S.-born Robert McDonald, his son, and more than 5,000 children. Pick up your ice cream sticks, send them to me, and I will put them to use, McDonald's 48 said on radio, hoping to auction ship later and donate the money to charity. Kids from all over the world started mailing them to me. I got enough sticks to build 3 of those ships.
Tree.
Yeah. McDonald badly injured as a child in a gas explosion that killed the rest of his family.
Oh, my God.
Is still looking for donations to finance his Atlantic voyage. The proceeds of which will go to children in hospitals and disaster zones. He has worked as a stuntman in 400 films. He needs a crew daring enough to repeat the ancient Viking route to North America via Iceland and Greenland. Thank you.
Vire.
Oh, hey, one last thing.
Sure, Nick.
Bob,
Yeah.
I want you to repeat after me.
Yeah.
I went to heathenism and had shrimp.
Try it, Bob. You heard the man.
I can do this now.
Go ahead.
I went
Let's
to
hear it. Come on.
hedonism and had shrimp.
Whoa, Bob did it. Yeah. There you go. And that was today's moment in miserable news history. Thank you, Cyke Labs. Thank you, Cyke Labs, for having those and providing them, buddy, and putting them out in that form. That's great. That's a great, fun add-on. I see that Space Nerd and a lot of people in this community that didn't know how far back some of this go are really enjoying this. Let's read some of this. He filled in for Jim a lot, I guess, says our friend Cyke. Yeah, I didn't catch every one, but I do remember Gino has been around a very long time. I can remember when they used to do the ads at the end of the Stern Show where they would go at the Tavern on the Green, Jackie Martling, Gino Boscante, and all the guys, Jim Florentino, whoever was playing there. So I know Gino has been part of their kind of clique for a long time. And Donkey makes a great point coming up. I like a miserable men historian. Ha ha ha. What have I done with my life? Yes, you are like that. You are. That's why I give you mad props, Cyke, because you were such a fan and so deep into this game back in 2007 when maybe a lot of people really weren't down with like digitizing everything. Hard drives weren't as big and everything, brother. You are dedicated to this game, and I'm so glad that you did this, man, because you have preserved all of this fun stuff and given us some great stuff to go over here during the day. Thank you, my friend. Ding Dong checks in with her 2-month member chat and says, Hoya BF and the chat family, thank you for all of the laughs every day and love from Cyke and I. Thank you, Ding Dong. Thank you for helping and being the support. And you guys, everything goes together and all. So thank you, Ding Dong, for you guys bring it, man. I love and appreciate you. And always tags on the Ding Dong. When everybody throws out their member, it always throws on that one. Gino used to be funny, says Donkey Kongington. I don't know what the fuck happened to him. Very good. That's the one I wanted to get to, Donkey Kongington, because you're right. I used to see a lot of funny in Gino. Gino used to be a fun-loving, gregarious guy, which he's still kind of gregarious, and he's a loud mouth. He's that loud guy at the end of the bar that wants to talk about politics the whole time when you just want him to shut the fuck up and drink and enjoy your beer. But I think if you could get him to stop running his mouth about politics long enough, you might be able to have some fun with him. But yeah, I don't think the years have been too kind to him as far as being funny anymore. It sounds like Robin laughing, says Stacey Allen. I don't know that there was a female in the group, Stacey Allen, but they're all so young. They all sound like young little boys and children. Hoya to my favorite Cyke and Ding from Space Nerd. Hoya, right back to you from the Ding Dong. We love you. We love you, man. Donkey Kongington says your favorites. Well, fuck you then, Space Nerd. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Don't. She can be fair for everybody. And Donkey's laughing at that. Donkey, you know. That sounds like a little something else that I'm familiar with too, You could know that Nerd loves you too. Donkey Kongington, LOL, love y'all too. Just a little homo. Full homo. It's all right, LOL. We all a little late and gay around here. What do you think about that, Perry?
Shut the fuck up.
I didn't say it. Gino and Kumia at Content House was good, says our friend Johnny A back in the day. LOL, thanks, Nerd, from our friend Cyke. Space Nerd says, I may think about politics for about 15 minutes per day. So many other things I'd rather talk about. Right. Because how many problems have ever been solved in the world by you or I or all of us worrying about them or arguing about them? It really doesn't make a difference. We're all just spinning our wheels, Life is too short to be caught up in all the hate game. Donkey Kongington says, Space Nerd says, Donkey Kongington, Cyke, Ding Dong, bring it in for a hug. Come on, mouth hugs, maybe. No, I said that. I said mouth hugs. Okay, not mouth hugs, just regular hugs. I can't back that up. All right, y'all. Well, that was our moment in miserable history that we tagged on to the end of the other news or the BF Live not so serious news. But now we're going to get into just straight up Cyke content. But I hope you enjoyed that kind of news. That was the BF Live not so serious news for Friday. Oh, I forgot to leave my studio. Wait a minute. Let me convert over here. Let me go to the neon room a little bit. There you go. A little magic. Damn it. Can't get all the elements down. Let's see. Ding Dong says all. Cyke says, that's why I'm nonstop going through miserable men stuff. Way better than fucking politics. I put that effing in there. Space Nerd. Fucking Space Nerd. Space Nerd says, I would do mouth hugs. Hey, we got a keeper here, guys, with 2 mouth hugs. Let me see. And thank you providing entertainment for us. That is awesome. And this was my kind of little dream to have. I'm like, it'd be nice to get on here every day, hang out with some cool ass people. I know there's plenty of creative people out in this community. I see it all the time. And have us all pitch in and have fun. And we're fucking doing it, man. We are doing it. I love this shit. We got like Terry Nee and Cyke and Stacey Allen and all kind of creative people up in this chat that kind of help make this what it is, put it all together for some fun. Okay, well, man, as far as politics, it's hard for a redneck hippie on the East Coast. I'm far left on the West Coast. I'm a Nazi. All right, let's see. You know, everybody only gets 1 vote, so do what you want to do with it and get on with life. That's what I say about it, man. I ain't going to hate nobody over who they vote for. They only give us 2 motherfuckers to vote for. Like, no, we're not going to get in on. We don't go there. We have fun. We keep it positive. We keep it 100 because, like I've said before, I think part of the game of politics is to pit everybody against each other. And while everybody's fighting, they're running out the door with the bag, y'all. So don't fall for it. Let's live life. We live and laugh. I think it's time for that. That's what we do.
I'm rolling with BF Buffalo.
That's what we do.
Every day, yo. He got jokes that'll make you say grow, but keep that avocado far, though.
Keep that shit far.
Blazing green, always lean. That's his motto. Puffin' slow.
Living life.
You gotta laugh it up, my dude.
Living life.
Just keep it chill.
Everybody now. Live and laugh. Fuck the politics. That is my path, and I'm on it. Oh, that was an early Cyke Labs audio joint. Speaking of Cyke Labs, let's do this, folks, because I must be having a blast because I didn't even know that it is 1:34 here on the East Coast. That means that I'm 4 minutes past the piss break, and we are already halfway through BF Live 142. On a Friday, but y'all, I can feel it building up. So why don't we do this? I got some great Cyke Labs content. So what we're going to do, we're going to take the piss break. That's 2.5 minutes. We're going to come back. I'm going to show you some of the from the day before. I'll show you some of the most recent Cyke content, and I'm going to show you the newest and latest Cyke content. Thanks for everybody for following me over here, having my technical difficulties today. You all found me, chat family. I love and appreciate you all, but we're not nowhere near done. I got stuff ripped out here. I got chat family, but right now, I'll see you in 2.5 minutes because I think I need a piss break. So everybody grab a drink or something, grab a friend, put it out on social media, let everybody know that nobody has more fun in the midday than we do right here on BF Live. But right now, I'll see you in 2.5 minutes because I need a piss break, y'all. 2.5 minutes, Cyke Labs, and even more fun coming up right after this.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. I think I need a piss break. Oh yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Watch me now. Pee-pee breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. Break it down, pee-pee, yeah. need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
I touched my pee-pee and I liked it. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I won't judge you. Hi, everybody, and welcome back to the second half of the BF Live stream show. Boy, that first half went by a whole lot. I still don't have no Bobby, Nick, or Scott, but man, we're having fun. The show is flying by. I got chat family. I got what I need in the chat. Thanks, everybody. All right, so why don't we keep moving? So now we ended the news with some cool. I really enjoy those, just listening to how those guys, how young and different they sounded from back in those days, and helping people like Space Nerd and just others that really weren't part of this community or had no idea any of that was going on. And wow, something really popped off during the piss break, because I see 33 chats have popped up. So let's see what everybody's talking about here real quick. Let's see. Where did that go? Let me go. Here we go. Cyke, I heard a song on the boat the other day. It sounded like this guy's voice they're talking about. Let's see. Holy shit, Party on the Outer Banks, says Donkey Kongton. I want to be on a boat. This boat is real. What's up? It's so great when you have a friend with a boat. Yeah, they're the best kind of friends to have with a boat, because you don't have to pay for it, right? All the upkeep. What they say about people with a boat, they're boat owners. Their two best days are the day they buy it and the day they sell a boat. That's what I've heard. That's what I've heard about boat owners. I love the Outer Banks song, says our friend Cyke. Me too, says Mandy Diff. Chris Abels checks back in and says, hell yeah, Space Nerd. The Abels are killing it, says Terry Nee. Going through airport security, Terry Nee. How you doing, buddy? Let's see. I have one, but the motor is locked up. Donkey Kong's a top sale or whatever. The two chicks are going to do some ass to ass. You talking about a whole thing? Want to go on my boat? He's doing porn scenarios over here. Donkey Kongton is. Thanks, Abels from Cyke. Sorry I missed killing it last night. I've been sick and passed out before. Just kidding. Yeah, it started. Space Nerd says, I have just decided that we need to meet up at Cyke and Ding Dong's place in Colorado. Mandy Div lets us know she's not far from the Outer Banks. Ducks. Happy birthday to Terry Nee, as always, from Chris Abels. I can't wait for our vacation soon. Pool time, says the lovely Ding Dong, checking in. That's cool, man. I hope everybody has fun and gets it in, because winter is upon us. Winter is definitely upon us. It's going to be coming. Didn't take no time for the cool weather to just start showing up. Like summer didn't even matter. Oh, look. Dawn's jumping in the pool. Be careful over there, Dawn. No worries, Cyke. Mandy Diff, 2 hours, maybe 3. Space Nerd says, that is what I'm talking about, Dawn. That is where you would find me. Space Nerd says, Donkey, how far away from Colorado? They're answering all that stuff. Let's see. All right, let's get into this. Who did I see coming in here? I don't know if I'm going to catch up with every one of them, because it's time for Cyke Labs Content. You guys are awesome. I'm gonna get on with this and get on some other fun here, because the show's already flying by on me. So let's do this. It's time for, let me find my element here. Find some stuff. If I produce the show right, you son of a bitch. I know my Cyke Labs banner. There it is. It's right there. Cyke Labs, it's time. I do have a pretty little banner for Cyke Labs. And I said, you know what? Cyke is my dude. He takes care of me. This is a great feature. I'm so proud of this feature that I need to make an intro.
Cyke.
Oh, yeah. I hope you enjoyed that, my friend. I had to make a proper opener and closer for Cyke Labs feature. This is an awesome feature on BF Live. So like that, I got to give some love out there. So let's see. Grab my popcorn. Let me see what we got out here. Way better to have a friend with a boat than it is to own a boat. Yes. Word, Donkey. Facts Donk from Cyke. Grab my popcorn time, says Space Nerd. Yepper's boat pics are coming to X. Mandy Diff says, from my friends with money, LMFAO. Donkey says the Outer Banks is the outer part of North Carolina. This is where the shape of the state comes from, those Outer Banks. That's where all those shipwrecks happen, ship graveyards everywhere. Space Nerd says that was rad. Oh, interesting. I like to see that. Holy cow, I have an intro. Love you, BF. Ha-ha. No, love you more. Ding Dong loves it too. Aha. Thank you very much. Nice. I think after this. Yeppers, dongs, we have shipwrecks on our coast too. Topsail Beach. Girls fishing segment. Hey, don't challenge Mandy Diff because that would be good. Terry would probably want you to be scantily clad, but there you go. Girls fishing segment. Well, Mandy Diff is our resident fishing expert here on BF Live. So if anybody would put it together, it would be Mandy Diff. But now it is time for the Cyke Labs content. So let's go back a little bit. I'd like to show you the last couple, 2-3 pieces that are coming out of Cyke Labs. So let's do that, and then I'll make our way up to our new edition from Cyke Labs right here. The latest and greatest. But right here, let's go back a day or two. This is the Bob Dirt Cheap commercial. Bob Levy Dirt Cheap Liquors commercial. Let's watch this one here on BF Live's Cyke Labs feature.
Hi, I'm Fred from Dirt Cheap.
Hi, Fred.
What better
Hi,
gift
my
for
Fred.
any occasion than a package from Dirt Cheap? Cheap, cheap, third. Yes, it's cheap, but most of all, it's fun.
Cheap.
The recipient will love it, and best of all, the more she drinks, the better you look. I don't know about you, but I need all the help I can get. Please come visit us. We are grateful for your business. Thanks. Be careful out there. Enjoy the journey.
There you go. So there was a commercial just a couple days ago, right here on BF Live from Cyke Labs Content is what we're featuring right here. Let's see. That was just from 2 days ago. That was listed here. Let me see. Donkey Kongton said it's called the graveyard of the Atlantic. Yeah, Donkey. And I'm an Atlantic Coast guy. I'm an East Coast guy. And it took me getting older to realize I didn't realize how many times and how often that Russians came close to the borders of the United States and all. And even before that, I think Japanese during World War II. I had no idea that stuff. That's kind of the stuff they keep squashed down in history. They don't want you to know that the lookout towers on the beaches in Delaware were for Navy ships and stuff, man. I really had no sense that the East Coast was under threat during those times. So yeah, there are lots of ships out there. The Blackboard parked his boat behind our island to look for topsails and other ships, and he could rob. And that's how Topsail Island got its name, Blackbeard. LOL says Johnny, Yepper's donkey. Blackbeard, we got it. Oh, Blackbeard, bam, lamb. Blackbeard shipwreck is there too. Blackboard and Blackbeard. I need to head east for a history lesson, maybe. Arg, Mandy Diff. That's me in the middle. That's you in the corner. That's you in the spotlight, using your religion. I like pirates. I would appreciate being a pirate wench. Arg there, Mandy D. I'm going to swab the deck. I said deck. I didn't say dick. I said deck. I said swab the deck. Deck. D-E-C-K, Mandy. D-E-C-K. I was looking for. Son of a bitch. All right. Never find anything we're looking for. Something found we're looking for. I want to be a pirate too, nerd, said our friend, the Ding Dong. Operation Bumblebee happened to our island. Ding, don't get ding started, nerd. Ugh. I have a hat and everything. I bet you do. A pirate hat. Picture didn't happen. Too late, Cyke. It's already gone down. 12 nuclear bombs were accidentally dropped in North Carolina at one time. Yeah, there's all types of unexploded ordnance and test stuff that they've done out in these waters that we may never know about, Donkey Kongton. I have a hook. I thought you were going to say I have a huge herg or something. I have a herg. I have boats too, says Ding Dong. I like the Pirates, LOL. The Pittsburgh Pirates. Get out of here with that shit. I'm still bitter about the World Series from 78. Don't give me that shit. September 12th is Talk Like a Pirate Day. Erg. Well, maybe we should do that all day, Mandy Diff. When I'm on air, bro, I got to come in the chat and talk like this. Erg, my hearties. No wonder the cancer is rapid in Wilmington, North Carolina. There you go. That could be a thing. Luckily, they weren't armed. KK Nerd, we need to be pirates. Space Nerd says, for sure, we are on it. We can get those wench dresses. Man. You are very desperate to be a wench. I see where you're heading there. I do not have a herg. I have a shark hook. And Space Nerd says maybe it's the 19th. 2 not 12. Terry says, June 11th, 2024, a nuclear Russian submarine carrying guided missiles with a range of 1,000 nautical miles is operating off the East Coast as part of the Russian missile drills in the Atlantic. Yes, Terry, even to this day. I really do, BF. I ain't questioning you, and I'm not questioning you. I'm not even questioning you. Let's see. I know that you do. All right. So let's get on. That was one piece of Cyke Labs content, but I'll show you one more older piece of great content, and then I'm going to show you the latest one that was put in my mailbox just yesterday here on Cyke Labs. That's kind of what we're in the middle of doing here. So then we're showing these cool commercials because Bob, he's been wanting to get those endorsements from doing all these podcasts and all, and being on the Shuli Network. So Bob's getting some great endorsements here. So let's show some of them, courtesy of Cyke Labs content right here on BF Live. Bob Levy, the Beet Garden commercial.
Get this week's stock out of here. I'm hungry for the Brew Garden. Fabulous food, fine spirits, fantastic people. My home away from home, the Brew Garden. Now hiring both locations.
Well, I told you, Cyke, and I don't blame you for it because it looks like the dude in the commercial, whatever reason, wore the shirt backwards, but there's just something even more comical or funny about the way it looks like Bob's head is placed backwards on a shirt or something. And the dude's accent that's coming through on Bob's voice is fucking hilarious.
Get this week's stock out of here.
Forget this weak stuff out of here, he says.
I'm hungry for the Brew Garden. Fabulous food, fine spirits, fantastic people. My home away from home, the Brew Garden. Now hiring both locations.
That's right. And I don't know if you called it Beet Garden. Who, me? It says Beet Garden on it, but I think you meant Beer Garden. Cyke, see, I told you, don't get her started. We have a battleship of North Carolina and parked in Wilmington, Delaware, says Mandy Diff. KK Mandy, you going to be a pirate with us? Matt checks in, bones up. Hey, we're going to do a little Perry segment right after this. I'll go to Twitter X and we'll talk about it because typically, or a lot of times, more times than I would like, Perry is typically running against me right now at this very time, 12 o'clock East, 9 Pacific for him. But Perry's going to be on a little later and we're going to talk about that. And we're going to talk about his special guest that's coming over tonight. Content, BF. That's right. Content. There you go. I'm content. Hoya from Space Nerd. Hoya Matt from Space Nerd. LOL from Space Nerd. Hell yes, says Mandy Diff. We got the yay from the ding dong. We got Mandy Diff getting the love from Matt. Cyke 666 from our friend Matt checking in. I'm already a pirate. Pirates Look at 40 is one of my favorite Jimmy Buffett songs. Well, don't blow out your flip-flop stepping on a pop-top. Hoya Matt from Ding Dong. I still don't know why he had his jersey on backwards, but it adds perfectly to the comedy. So there you go, Cyke. They recovered them. They don't want any hillbillies fighting nuclear arms and reverse engineering. Those motherfuckers trying to make wood heaters out of them are using them to power up liquid stills. Well, you just threw every stereotype in there, boy, didn't you? You threw it all in there. Making stills, liquid and all that, making whiskey and all that stuff. They were like, hey, boys. Hey, look what we found. Come on, boys. We can make some shine out of this sumbitch in here. Who wants some radioactive moonshine? Come on, boys. Let's go and get it. Go and get it. Wow, let's see. Matt 666 from our friend Cyke. That would happen, Donk, says Mandy Diff. 666 from our friend Donkey Kong, and to our friend Matt. Jimmy Buffett is my favorite, Mandy. Son of a sailor, and maybe a bitch. Let's see. Red is spelled Leste. Who, me? How you spell red? Who? Yeah, I weigh 345 pounds. Yeah, 186. Yeah, I weigh that. What's up, Sean Riggle? It would if I found it, both things. Matt's getting the love from Mandy Diff. Sean, any word from Jake? Matt, we talked about this a little earlier, buddy. I think you kind of jumped in late, but between Jason Bardo X and Tiffany and a couple other people, they did check in on Jake, and we watched that clip from a couple days ago with the noise. I believe that's what you're talking about, and they did do a check on him, and he is okay, Sean. Matt, letting you know that. He's at what? Nope, no word from him, but we do know he's okay. Do you need help treasure hunting, Donkey Kongington? Says Space Nerd. Hoya Space Nerd from Matt. Make some money from the state. Hoya ding. Well, that's the whole thing. I know just from a little bit, just being a casual observer, that any of kind of those plunder pirate boats or anything that's sunk, if it's within the coast, yeah, even if you find it, the state they lay claim to it, and sometimes the federal government, depending on where it is. So you got to there'll be hands in your pocket if you find something. Know where the only surviving German U-boat sub is? Deadfool says. He says it's Chicago. Whoa. I always say, if you're not careful, you just might learn something before you're done here on BF Live. That's a more you know from Deadpool. I did not know that. I did not know that there was still a German U-boat sub in Chicago. He's alive, Mandy Diff says about Jake. Hudson World Order, says our friend Matt. Deadpool checks in and says, Matt is checking in for Deadpool and says, bones up to our friend Deadpool. And Deadpool sends it right back to Matt. Bones up Donkey Kongington from our friend Matt. Sink the Bismarck. We're going way back on that one, Mandy Diff. Blackbeard's treasure has never been found, says Mandy D. The Donkey Kongington says, Cyke, I thought you look with a pencil thin mustache, the Boston Blackie kind, a two-tone Ricky Ricardo jacket, and an autographed picture of Andy Devine. That sounds very not heterosexual.
Hello, Frisco.
Okay, but enough with kicking up with the cat family. I could talk to you guys all day. Not cat family, but the chat family. All right, so here we go. I showed you 2 pieces of cool-ass Cyke Labs content, but now I have the latest and greatest. Here's the newest. Not only did he provide us the great clip with the miserable end news from back in 2007 for Cyke Labs at the end of the news today, but now here is the next thing he made. Even though my boy is sick, he loves this game, and he's pumping out the content. Thank you, Cyke, and thanks for Ding Dong. This is Bob Leasy in a confusing lawyer commercial. Cyke Labs, cool face swap content. BF Live, exclusive home of Cyke Labs. You see it here first most of the time. Right here. Bob Levy, confusing lawyer commercial. Let's check it out.
We've seen it.
Look, it's look at that. It's Levy Grande. Once again, his face looks good on everything. All right, I'll try to do that thing where I don't pause it in the middle. Here we go.
We've seen a series of one-car accidents recently involving rollovers and serious injuries to passengers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's video games or what, but it's so unfair to, after something like this, to blame people in the backseat or say they deserved it.
Yeah.
I don't like consoling these parents about what's happened,
Right.
but I'll do it until it stops. Will you please stop? I'm Scott Hoy.
Hoy, trial lawyers. Hoy, Levy. Hoya. Oh, boy. What? Oh, still playing. Maybe I'll show that one more time, because sometimes you have to like absorb it and go, what in the hell am I even looking at here? You want to take in the essence of the Levy Grande and everything. Let me see. If you don't know that song, you ain't no Jimmy Buffett fan, says Donkey Kongington. Cupcake's Corner, please do so, Space Nerd. Levy Grande nerd, LOL. Perfect ding. Yepers, I want to see it, Cupcake. Well, Hoya to the trial lawyer, says Chris Abels, checking back in. I'm going to play it one more time here for BF on BF Live, because this is our Cyke Labs content feature right here. And sometimes you have to process it, like, what the hell did I just see? So let's process it all again. Let's look at all the fun details and hear what he's saying. And he's talking about hates to have to tell the parents of kids about the accidents and all. So this is Bob advocating for not drunk driving. Bob Levy, confusing lawyer commercial.
We've seen a series of one-car accidents recently involving rollovers and serious injuries to passengers. I don't know if it's video games or what, but it's so unfair to, after something like this, to blame people in the backseat or say they deserved it. I don't like consoling these parents about what's happened, but I'll do it until it stops. Will you please stop? I'm Scott Hoy.
Hoya, Scott Hoya. It's almost a Hoya, Scott Hoy. So there you go, folks. This great creative community and another one from Cyke Labs and the lovely Ding Dong, of course. Great stuff. Thank you guys for working so hard and being so dedicated to this stuff. You're sick, Cyke, and all, but you're still doing your thing, man, in between sleeps and all that stuff. I love and appreciate you so much. This just makes it so much fun to have stuff to show here. I'll get high and fuck the screwing. Whoop, too damn old. Wait a minute. Oh, shit. What should I bring? They are planning a party here in the chat. Okay, y'all. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you enjoy, let me take this down, take my banner down. And I hope you enjoy seeing this one more time, because this needed a proper intro and outro right here. And I'm so happy to be the home of BF Live. Cyke Labs is the home of BF Live. BF Live is the home of Cyke Labs, maybe?
Psych.
Cyke Labs, the new element. Too damn old, huh? I didn't realize that. I don't want to be too old to have sex. Nobody wants to be that old. Cyke says, we love you so much. I love you too, man. This stuff's still real to me, damn it. I'm 44 and my back hurts. Your neck, your back, your something, and your my neck, my back. That's how you're supposed to feel at 44, Mandy. And if you remember, I did that story a couple days ago about where researchers have discovered that we really don't age gradually. What did they say? We age kind of more, we have a boost in our aging around 44, the proteins change, and 60. So be careful out there, Mandy. I gave you the warning. Fuck yeah, from Cyke Labs. There you go, for Matt. You haven't seen D-Jog Bob? Snoop, Bobby Bob, Doggy G? Well, how about a bonus clip? Then how about a bonus clip here? And that's why I like going back sometimes, Space Nerd, because people hit the show at different times. Maybe they miss a day, or maybe they miss the point of the show where I featured Cyke Labs content. So I will go do that. Let me go back, let me click on the page real quick and go find that link. I got so many. Cyke Labs is killing it. Cyke Labs link is running in my chat today. So please, at any time, if you want to see some of this cool stuff independent on your own and laugh at it and pause it and all that stuff, please subscribe to Cyke Labs. It's absolutely free. I see you're heading your way to 300 subscribers. You're at 293 Cyke Labs. Let me go back and find that Snoop Dogg, and I'll play that as bonus Cyke Labs content today here on BF Live. Let me find. That was a good one. Scroll down to it. Oh, we got Shimmy Shimmy. We got all the good ones. That was like an early joint. So here we go. All right. For everybody that maybe you didn't see it the first time, or maybe you just want to see it again because it's so damn good. And whoever thought you would ever see these two things together? That's right. Your eyes and your ears are not deceiving you. This is bonus Cyke Labs content. Bob Levy, a.k.a. Bob Dog, sings Jeaner and Juice. Cyke Labs bonus content right here on BF Live. Let's rock it out, y'all, on a Friday. WBFL. So much drama.
I read you in the power of it as well for the sub.
Spark it up, y'all. WBFL, BF Live. Mixing the best of radio, podcasting, and friends. Bob Dog.
With so much drama in the LBC, it's kind of hard being a Snoop Deagle Double G, but I somehow, some way, keep coming up a funky ass shit like every single day. May I kick a little something for the cheese and make a few games as I breeze through 2 in the morning and the party still jumping cause my mama ain't home. I got bitches in the living room getting it on and they ain't leaving till 6 in the morning. So what you want me to do? Shit, I got a pocket full of rubbers and my homeboys do too. So turn off the lights and close the doors. But what?
We don't love them hoes.
Gee, so we don't smoke an ounce to this. G's up, hoes down, while you motherfuckers bounce to this. Rolling down the street, smoke getting down, sipping on Gina. That feels laid back. With my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Rolling down the street, smoke getting down, sipping on Gina. That feels laid back. With my mind on my money and my man on my brown. I got me some Seagram's gin. Everybody got their cups, but they ain't chipped in. Now this type of shit happens all the time. You gotta get yours before I gotta get mine. Everything is fine when you listen to the D.O.G. I got the cultivating music that be captivating he who listens to the words that I speak. Yes, I take me a drink to the middle of a sleep and get some back into this bitch named Shay. She used to be the homeboy's lady, or her bitch 8 agrees when I tell that bitch, please raise the puppies and you D's if you get none of these at ease. As I bob with the dog pound, feel the breathe. B.I.Ch. up jet, rolling down the street, smoking and out, sipping on Gina. And just laid back, with my mind on my money, get my money on my line. Rolling down the street, smoking and out, sipping on Gina. And just laid back, with my mind on my money and money under your neck. Later on that day, my homie Dr. Dre came through with a gang of Tango Ray. and I'm fat as Jake. Some bubonic chronic that made me choke. Shit, this ain't no joke. I had to back up both of it and sit my cup down. Tango Ray and Chronic, yeah, I fucked up now. But it ain't no stopping. I'm still popping. Dre got some bitches from the city of Compton to serve me. Not put a cherry on top. But when I bust my nut, I'm raising the bunker cot. Don't get upset, girl, that's just how it goes. I don't love you, hoes.
I'm out the dough.
And I'll be going down the street. Getting in, sip out on Gina and Jill. Lay back with my mark on my money and my money and my heart. Rolling down the street, getting in, sip out on Gina and Jill. Lay down with my mark on my money and my money and my heart. Rolling down the street, smoking in, sip out on Gina and Jill. Biatch with my mark on my money and my money and my heart. Rolling down the street. Smoking in, step out on Gina, Santilos, BX, with my mind on my money and my money on my farm.
And that's how that goes. That is your bonus Cyke Labs content for today for Space Nerd. And for anybody that hadn't seen it the first time, or maybe some of you that have seen it and just want to rock out again, that was a lot of fun. I'm out the dough, and I'll be, good grief. Biatch. I think this may be my favorite, says Cyke, says Space Nerd. Haha, I love this one. And Cyke, that is what I've already can tell about you, my friend, when going back to make the cool video, which I got an excuse to run one more time. Why the fuck not? I said my boy has got a stack. He's got stacks of content. It's not a joke. He almost has 300 subs. Why don't you go get over there, help him get to the 300 subs? The link is running in my chat right here. Cyke Labs, super talented, super fun. You can watch that all the time, anytime you want at your leisure, right here on YouTube. All right, but that was, how about, it gives me just another reason to play it one more time and to show love, show off what I made for them, and show love for Cyke Labs, because that was our bonus Cyke Labs content for today.
Psych.
Having fun, people? I trust you are. Are you not entertained? We just did 2 hours of live original content right here on the BF Live channel on YouTube and Facebook. Thanks for everybody for finding me today. I started off the show a little rough on the technical difficulties, but I was not going to be dissuaded. I calmly just made up a new link. I threw it in the old show chat, and y'all found me, and we're here, and we're doing it.
We're doing it.
Why don't we keep doing it here? Because we're nowhere near done. It's 5 minutes after 2 o'clock here on the East Coast of the United States. That is 5 minutes into hour number 3. Whoa, hour number 3, wrong button. Hour number 3. I've had so much fun getting together here today, every day. But why don't we do this? We got Kowalczyk checking back in again. Love it, but copyright? Which part? Oh, well, yeah, the gin and juice. Deadfall, I'll give you a little boring behind-the-scenes stuff, my friend, is that typically what happens at the end of the show when I play that, they will sniff it out and they will detect the song. But it's no impact. It's no strike. They just don't want me having piles of that stuff like on their server all. So they want me to clean up the episode. So what I will do is I'll go back. I'll get a notice after the fact and I will remove that. So that's why I always say it's always best to catch BF Live. That's why it's called BF Live. I try to wait 1 day before I remove the copyrighted stuff from my lives. So in case somebody's watching them a day later or something, they can still hear the music. But eventually I do have to erase the music out of the show. But we have fun in the live time, and that's why we're doing. We're having fun while we're alive. Kowalczyk, cheers, brother. Thanks, Abels, from our friend Cyke. Good question, Deadful. Well, I hope I explained that away a little bit. I want to see the mystery of chess, boxing with Bob DB, Bob Method. Man, Bob as the RZA and the Jizza Inspected deck, all of that stuff. He wants to see the Wu-Tang Clan. Bob Levy ain't nothing to mess with. Well, we got so much Cyke content. I know you've made me audio content, and I think we do have a Wu song, right? We got DMX. We got so much stuff, more than I can get through in a day. But we did that. But why don't we transition into this now, y'all? Because like I said, it is Friday, and typically on Friday, it's normally Perry Caravello Live will be running the exact same time I am, but I'm so grateful I don't want to have to run up against him. He's the man, he's the juggernaut, and I get my PCL chat family to visit me instead. But why don't we do this? Because there is some Perry stuff to talk about and some Perry things going on tonight. And we all love Perry here on BF Live. A lot of Perry chat family in here. So why don't I run this element and let's do this. Let's do a Perry Talk segment, and I'll let you know the latest about what's happening tonight with Perry Caravello Live. That's right. This is Perry Talk segment on BF Live. I love my Perry chat. I love all my chat family, but I love my Perry Caravello Live chat family, 666 and bones up to all of you guys. I trust and know that I will be seeing you having fun, hanging out in the chat tonight. Well, let's pick up where we left it off because the guitar's still not back. Perry still believes he's been kicked off of YouTube. So I think he thinks he's only Rumble. So Tom's trying to humble him a bit. And part of this humbling process is that he's going to have a special guest tonight. But I'll show you the video and let the video explain who he's going to have on tonight. This was from yesterday, Perry Caravello Live Twitter X. This was posted yesterday, letting you know who's coming on tonight on Perry Caravello Live.
Oh, God. 20 off PCL, $4.99 again. Thank you for the $4.99. Perry, it's Tony. I will come over and help you out the boat on your bed. Fuck you! You're not allowed in my home again! It's heavy with all that dirt and shit on it. No shit, you motherfucker! And not allowed out my goddamn patio! And it will never be allowed in my apartment! Fuck off, you cocksucker! And you're not allowed in my house again! For that remark alone, you're not allowed in my apartment again! You ever want to see me again face to face? It's at Denny's, not at my apartment.
So that was his conditions for meeting Tony Hawk. So I'll fill it in for some of you. Some of you might not know that Tony Hawk visits Perry very often, but Perry is terribly annoyed with Tony. He gets very handy and sexual almost with Tony Hawk, more so than anybody else. He wants to fight him and wrestle him and stuff like that. So Chunk says, so you saw what he said, Perry, let you know. Tony Hawk, you're not allowed. You're never coming to my place again. Well, let's get through some of this post on here, and you'll kind of see what's going to happen tonight. This next one, oh boy. I can't believe we're mixing these two worlds right here, but let me show you this one here because for those of you who keep up with the Stuttering John and Perry stuff, here's a combo for you. This is whose tattoo is better. Better tattooed, Stuttering John or Perry Caravello Live. So we all tease Perry, obviously, for these horrific tattoos that he got that says skateboarder and actor and comedian. All lies on there, right, Perry?
Shut the fuck up.
It's lies. Don't tell us lies. And then now we're comparing it to Stuttering John's horrible one, which was supposed to be the reason he had the ink seeping through his shirt. So that's a horrible looking tattoo. Who's going to win this contest or who has the worst tattoo? I don't know. But there you go. They're matching horrible tattoos right there on the Perry Caravello Live Twitter X site. Okay, why don't we do a little throwback here? It's only 41 seconds. This is for all the people. Throwback Thursday, Perry's skateboard promo. You can endure the full raw footage on Patreon. That's right, everybody. And I will let you know. Thanks for Tom and Perry and everybody being cool over there. PCL is normally on every Monday night. They're still on YouTube, but don't tell Perry. Perry Caravello Live on YouTube. Go over there and member up. Please like, share, and subscribe, and member up on Perry Caravello Live. For $4.99, you can be shop vac and be a member, or for $9.99, you can be credenza like me, humble brag, and you get to see all of the content and everything they post after the fact. You don't miss anything. Perry Caravello Live. That's what we're talking about right now. So let's go back to this throwback video of Perry commercial talking about skateboarding.
Listening to the birds.
Yes.
These birds love me. With me, there's my 9-inch, my 10-inch pull board.
Sound out. Sound like a bus in the background.
classic 10-inch to my right.
Before they split or break. Don't say 90 days before they split.
I split up.
90 days. That's okay.
So, folks, look at the video and tell me what you think in the email.
What in the hell is
Yeah,
that
can
noise?
edit to make it right.
Yep.
Okay. Love that guy, don't you?
Fake border. And there you go. So if you really want to get a history lesson on Perry Caravella Live, not only can you member up on YouTube, they have exclusive content over on Patreon. You can hear like when Perry and Tom call or talk and text to each other. You can get up some of that content over there. So there's a couple different outlets for some good Perry Caravella Live content. Don't knock until you try it. Pleasure spiked with pain is always the best kind. Pleasure. Space Nerd has got the glasses on laughing. I prefer having okay. They're talking about sauce. All right. Tungsta says, I hope that they'll cook Supreme Trader Joe pizza.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't know, Perry. So yeah, you saw in that video, he was very fervently refused, said Tony is never coming into my home again. Well, let's see. I'm going to show you this video of what can happen when Perry has guests on tonight, because Perry is having a guest tonight, because Perry Caravella will be on later on live tonight. Just later on. Well, let's see what happens in the past sometimes when Perry has a house guest stop by. Right here on Perry Caravella Live. Perry Talk on BF Live.
Get out of my house, all of you!
So this was an old one. This is Dave Navarro, who he still believes is actually Dave Navarro. This is fake Dave Navarro. And there is like, I'm not going to tell you that's Officer Lawrence in the back right there, because he's in disguise.
Right. Get out! Get out! I'm going to throw you all in jail!
This is when the wrecking crew finally made their way in the house after Perry said for a series of time that they were never going to come in his home.
Guys, go fuck yourself!
Answer the phone, psychopath.
What? Get out of my house, all of you! All right. Get out! Get out!
I'm
going to throw you all in jail! You motherfuckers! Go fuck yourself!
Answer the phone, psychopath.
What?
I love that. When Perry loses this shit and you hear you know it's Tom calling all the time. Gas just checks in and says, what does credenza mean? And I saw somebody in the chat answered you. It's just a fancy name for his dresser. So yeah, they called it credenza. He goes, if you mean the things that was my mother's that holds my clothes. So yeah, it's that's the credenza talk right there. Matt says that that's his friend Eric that's filming him, the guy that Perry allegedly killed up in Black Bear. I did not kill anyone. So that's who was filming that skateboard commercial. So you can catch up and fill in the blanks and catch up on your Perry history over there on Patreon. Space Nerd says, I have been up close to Dave Navarro. I am an expert. Well, he swears that this is still Dave Navarro. He'll tell you that Tony Hawk isn't Tony Hawk, but he still thinks that Dave is Dave. Gash at the credenza is his bedroom dresser. Space Nerd's laughing. Grew up in Country Carolina Weepers. It's where he stores his bones and pizza. Oh my God, yeah. I knew when they put those frozen pies around that exactly what was going to happen with Bob, that they were going to be discovered later on. Gash is getting caught up with the terminology and everything. Okay, we're still in the middle of Perry Talk segment here on BF Live. So we're going to work our way up to who's coming over tonight and what's happening tonight. Because tonight, Perry is happening, not during the day, but it is happening tonight. Friday night, tonight, 5 o'clock Pacific on the West Coast, 8 o'clock East. I'll be jumping in the chat with you guys. We're going to have a blast hanging out on a Friday night. What else you got better to do? You sit around, relax in your house, pull up your phone or your computer, put on some Perry Caravella Live for hours and hours on end, and we'll laugh, we'll drink, smoke, laugh, and joke, and hang out in the chat and antagonizing Perry. That all goes down tonight, Friday night PCL, and Tony Hawk is coming over to cook tonight. He is coming over to cook tonight. So that's why I think Stachunkster said that they hope he cooked pizza, right? Like the truck noise in the back. I hope they cook pizza too. Whatever they cook, you know it's going to aggravate Perry no matter what it is. So please tune in tonight. Let's hang out and have fun. Let's see, after refusing for so long, that sounds painful, that Tony Hawk will be coming tonight for a cooking stream on Perry Caravella Live. So we'll see what that's all about. So I hope you enjoyed that. So I will catch up with you all tonight in the chat. I believe that is the latest and greatest off of their Twitter X. So that's going to put an end to this segment. That was BF Live's Perry Talk segment right here today. For today on Friday. I'll see you tonight at Perry Caravella Live, 5 Pacific, 8 o'clock East. That was Perry Talk. I hope you have fun. Are you not having fun today? I certainly hope you are. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm holding it down here in the afternoon until some of the afternoon shows and the later shows happen today on BF Live, or not on YouTube in general, I should say. But yeah, what we got tonight? So tonight is Friday, so I'm already looking forward to no show for me tonight. But tomorrow we eat. What we do? We drink, smoke, we laugh, and we joke, and we hang out watching fun videos on Replayables on the Levyverse channel right here on YouTube. We're going to do it again at 10 o'clock East tomorrow night because I think we had a great turnout and great reaction. People, the energy was just a lot different. People seemed to be like home and they were relaxed and they were looking for something to get into later on a Saturday night. Maybe when other things are winding down and you've had a day with your family or whatever, you just want to hang out and drink, smoke, laugh, and joke. That's what we're doing tomorrow night at 10 o'clock East is when we're doing it. Let's check out with some of these chats right here. I like what Matt's saying. Matt's talking. He's catching up. Credenza is basically an oven and a mausoleum, says Matt. Matt, I don't know what the bones are all about either. Matt is getting the last from Chris. Exactly, Matt. Bones up from Sachunksta. Space Nerd, the bones are from all of his alleged murder victims. Put all them bones up. Yeah, because, you know, some people haven't made it out of there. Bones up, Chris Abels. Oh, I see, Matt. I will tune in tonight at some point. Yes, Space Nerd. And it's, once again, just like our chat family, we have a similar chat family over PCL. So it's just fun just to have it on playing in your house and then go, I'll like prep the show. I'll come in and out of it and check in with people and see how they're doing. And there's always great chat family hanging in there for hours at a time, Space Nerd. See you tonight. Cat bones and human bones, says Matt. Yes, he killed his friend's cat. I'm sorry, I have to leave the fun. I'm out. Hope to see you all later tonight. Harry Caravella Live, chat family. I'll see you in there, Space Nerd, and I'll certainly see you tomorrow at 10 o'clock East on the Levyverse for Replayables. No, thank you. You look marvelous. Thank you, Space Nerd. Space Nerd is giving the kisses at the end for everybody. There you go. All right, y'all. Well, it is 20 minutes after 2 o'clock, 20 minutes into the hour number 3 of BF Live. Monday through Friday, it is what we do here, 3 hours a day of live original content. So I trust and hope that you're having fun, but we're not done having fun. What's the weekend hold out for us for our horoscopes, you say? Well, why don't we do that? I have a little crystal ball studio over here, so I'll run over to my magic crystal ball. You guys will throw your horoscope signs in the chat, and I will read them soulfully as we get ready to get into BF Live's Soulful Horoscope Readings for this weekend. Hey, are you feeling lost in search of life's answers? Well, search no further. This is BF's Soulful Horoscope Readings. Hey, I'm over here now. I'm in the horoscope studio. I'm going to break out my crystal ball. Y'all going to throw your signs out there. I know none of you are Virgo, so I'll read mine my damn self. But in the meantime, throw your sign out there. I will look into my crystal ball, which I'm about to open right now. Crystal ball. Click. Crystal ball open. There you go. You can see it glowing on me. Oh my goodness. Let's get into the chat now and see the first sign that comes up. And I will read the first one. Says, laughing. Bye, Space Nerd. Have a great day. BF, have you talked about the game or are you saving it for tomorrow? Well, Matt, I brushed right past talking about the Ravens. If you're talking about last night's opening of the NFL season and how my Baltimore Ravens lost by a toe yet again to the Kansas City Chiefs, I touched on that briefly because it's too painful to talk about extended, Matt. Yeah, I touched on it, and like I said, I'm a Ravens fan, Lamar guy, but until you beat Patrick Mahomes, you're not that guy. I'm sorry. I'll be that honest. You know, if you choke in the playoffs, if you do good all year, but you choke in the playoffs, that's what you are. So I'm gonna need to see something out Lamar is what I'm saying. So I'll catch up with you on that one. by a damn toe. You saw that, by a steel toe. Scorpio, please, BF, for the lovely Stacey Allen. Well, hey ho. This is for Stacey Allen and all the Scorpios here. This is BF Live's Soulful Horoscope Readings, where I play my porn/horoscope music, and I read your horoscopes soulfully. So let's go to Scorpio for the lovely Stacey Allen. Scorpio, oh, I hope it's better than this, Stacey. They rate your days 1 to 10, and it says, Scorpio, today is a 6. I hope you're having better than a 6. You're especially sensitive today, Stacey. Lay low and recharge. Oh, it sounds like one of them days, huh? If you're especially sensitive, like I might kill a motherfucker if I go out in the world today. So let me just lay low. If you're having that kind of day, Stacey, lay low and recharge. Don't get rushed into buying anything. Wait for developments. Consider moves in advance and ponder eternal mysteries. Boy. So slow your roll. You're especially sensitive today, so don't go out and choke a mofo, Stacey. Slow your roll. It's what I'm getting out of this. Lay low and recharge, and don't choke anybody out. There you go. The crappy corn. He steps in. The dead fool steps in. Let's see what the crappy corns and the Capricorns have in store for this weekend. Dead fool, or is it David Chandler? I don't know. Let's see. The Capricorn. Today is an 8, dead fool, so I hope you're having an 8, my friend. Focus on professional priorities. Work-related, of course, as usual. The angels guide your actions. Interesting. Imagine a perfect scenario while expecting the unexpected. Yeah, if you always expect the worst, then you won't be disappointed, right? Take charge. Have a backup plan because you're gaining respect. Well, you're gaining my respect, dead fool. So thank you. There's the crappy corn. So we'll go over that again. Focus on your professional priorities. Sounds like definitely work related. You have angels to guide some of your actions. Imagine perfect scenarios. Imagine the scenario, but don't be expect the unexpected. Take charge. I imagine you have to do that every day. Backup plans, and you're gaining respect. All right. Well, have a good one, dead fool. I hope that does well for you. Space Nurse says, well, wait, I need to hear my horoscope. She can't leave us. She loves us too much. Are you a Leo as well? Leo, please. Yes, you have to. I got a lot of chat family, but I thought Leo was it. But first, I must read Aries with Libra on the rise because Mandy Diff was first. Aries, no reason I couldn't read that for you. All right, so Aries, you're gonna go to 2 for 1 with the Libra thing, but we'll do Aries. Today is the 8 Aries. We'll go with the best one or the better of the 2 when I read them for you. You may not always agree. Collaboration allows fresh possibilities. Communicate to support your shared commitments. Determine the roles and responsibilities and do what the hell you say you're going to do. Now we got Libra on the rise. We got moons going on. We got Libra on the rise. I feel like I'm on the rise too, if you know what I'm saying. I'm having a good day with you guys. I'm on the rise. If I could find my rise. Come on, a rise. Let's go. There we go. I'm on the rise. Okay, let's do your Libra on the rise then. This is a twofer for Mandy Diff. Today is a 9 Libra. Wow, it sounds like you're good either way. Dream an impossible dream. The obstacles are clear. Your love propels a personal project. Visualize perfection. Keep your faith and inspiration. Contribute to a miracle, Mandy Diff. Keep your inspiration and contribute to a miracle. Praise Mandy Diff and praise Jesus. Now, I know that Space Nerd was trying to check out, so I will get on to the Leo. This is for Space Nerd, for Electra, I believe Tiffany Washington, and all of our Leo friends in the chat today. Today is an 8, and I hope you're having one. You're especially clever with communications, Leo, Space Nerd. Tread carefully around conflicting interest. Navigate an unexpected news diplomatically. Write, summarize, and edit carefully because solutions arise in conversation. So it sounds like it's all about messaging and communication for you because it says you're especially clever the way you communicate. You got to tread carefully. So it sounds like you observe and you listen to things and tread carefully around those conflicting interests and you choose your words wisely. So you got to navigate these unexpected news that you're going to get diplomatically and write, summarize, edit carefully because solutions arise in the conversation. Thank you to Leo for all of our Leo friends. Damn BF, skipping all my chats. I thought you loved me. I'm sorry, Donkey. You guys are being very active with it, and it was not my intention to skip you or anyone else, my friend. I've been catching them. Both times I touched my cheek, my cheek right in the middle with one fucking finger quickly before I realized. Yeah, sometimes when I see you guys having conversation, if I don't think it fits in, I kind of move on there, Donkey. What do we got next in here? We have By Space Nerd, have a great day. Crappy Corn, Aries, Leo, please. That's where we're at. I didn't skip you. I love you, Donkey Kongington. You complete me. I'd match what Stacey Allen said. I love you. You complete me. Hurt you. Let's see. Dio, please. Dio is Leo. We got that. I'm going to read Taurus. I'm going to look into my magic ball right here for Cyke because no one does it like the Bulls, my Taurus friends. So let's see. Taurus. Today is an 8, Cyke. So I hope you're having an 8, man. And I hope you're feeling better soon because it's something about getting sick at the end of the season. For me, I don't know if you have this experience, bro. It seems like they're a little worse. Like they hold on a little longer when you get that kind of season change thing, bro. So I hope you're feeling better soon or smoke enough weed that it doesn't matter either way. Taurus, please. Today is an 8. Nurture your health. Look at this. I didn't even get to read it. Nurture your health, your fitness, and your energy with solid nutrition and steady practices. Build your strength and endurance, balance your activity with your rest, and beauty feeds your spirit, the lovely ding dong. Boy, if that isn't one where we can't all pick up on something based on what we already know about Cyke, I don't know what is. Today is an 8, so I hope you're getting better. Nurture your health, your fitness, your energy, solid nutrition, and steady practices. Build up that strength and endurance because you have been sick, and balance your activity with rest. That's the kind of week you've been having, Cyke Labs. There you go. You want to come to the party, Stacey? Hey, you like the party? He does it to me too, donks, LOL. Snuffleupagus, please. Wait a minute. That's close to Sagittarius, which is also Vegetarius. Oh, speaking of Vegetarius, I'm terribly sorry. We have a friend joining us backstage. I'm going to bring him in right now. He's my friend. He's your friend. He's from the Great White North. He's coming in on BF Live's Soulful Horoscope Readings. It's Bobby Nick Havens. Hey, buddy. Sorry, buddy. I look for opportunities in between things to bring you in, and sometimes I move on and I forget. How you been, man?
Oh, not too bad. Not too bad.
Yeah. What's good? Some people were asking about you early, and we talked a little bit about some Jake stuff that went down. I understand it was from a thing 3 days ago. He left the feed suddenly with a loud noise and everything. What do you know about that, buddy?
It was a very strange video. I don't know. Yeah, I mean that was his last one, and he hasn't posted on social media since or nothing. But Joey C was very concerned about it last night.
Yeah.
And we went over the video quite a few times, and I don't know. To me, it sounded like something bad happened to him. Whatever.
Yeah. We had great friends in here looking out for him, like Jason Bardo X and all kind of people. Tiffany Washington mentioned that you guys checked in on him and all. Matter of fact, and then we watched a little bit of the video. People sent me timestamps of the video, and we went back and watched his live from 3 days ago, Bobby Nick. We heard the little kind of little noise and a little kind of pouting sound and all. But have you talked to him personally, or are you just hearing through people that he's okay?
Well, they sent. Apparently they sent a wellness check, last night, and the police said he was okay.
Okay.
But I don't know. I have not heard from him personally, and he still has not posted on social media. So what is up with that? I don't know.
Wow. Well, like we talked about, we like Jake and all, but Jake can be a disturbing influence on the show when you're trying to run a show and get it done in a certain amount of time. It's not that we don't like Jake. It's just that, you got to take Jake in small doses, but shout out Jake. But yeah, people were asking about you and asking about that. And thank you for sporting your gray BF Live shirt today.
There you go, man. BF Live.
Thank you. You can get yours at my TeePublic store. TeePublic, BF Live. Snuffleupagus, please. Well, I don't know if it's Snuffleupagus, but I do know that Sagittarius is close to that, and my friend Bobby Nick is Vegetarius, so it's not a sign, but it should be, and it is right here for Bobby Nick Havens and all my Sagittarius/Vegetarius friends here, right here on BF Live. So let's go to Vegetarius. You're right on time for it, buddy. It says, Sagittarius, today is an 8, Bobby Nick, so I hope you're having an 8 out of 10 day. Your friends are there for you. We'll be there for you when the rain starts to fall. Coordinate collaborative efforts around changes. Collaborative efforts around changes. So if there's going to be collaborating, if you're going to be making a change, it sounds like you're going to be the leader. You offer support, you share what you're learning, and contribute for common benefit and mutual gain. I will let you be the judge if you get anything out of that, Bobby Nick. But you were just in time for your Sagittarius/Vagitarius. Lamar always hit and miss, but when he hits, he's fire. He's mind-blowing. You're right, Brian Kowalczyk, but like I said, if he goes 14-2 or he has MVP seasons, but he doesn't get the rings, he's not going to be seen as that guy in the future. Thanks for checking in, Brian Kowalczyk. Fuck yeah, donkey. Dio rules. Taurus, we got that, Chris Abels. I hope that you just got that out of Taurus right there. Is it feeling... Wow, you are feeling kind of a 6. Well, I'm sorry, Stacy. I'm sorry that yours had to be so accurate, but Stacy, from watching the show, and more often than not, one or more of these things ring true to many of our people in our chat family. So I'm sorry that you're having a negative today, but I hope we're turning it around for you a little bit. And thanks for letting me know how close we were on BF Live's Soulful Horoscope Readings. True BK, I'll trade you. Pisces would be niceys. I can read Pisces. Today is a 9 for Matt and all my Pisces friends. Manage your financial paperwork, Matt. Administration, accounts, and records. So it sounds like you got some official stuff you need to take care of. Maintain your frugal habits while you're doing it. Guard your financial cushion for the unexpected. And of course, collaborate and coordinate to stay positive. Well, that's what he's doing. He's collaborating and coordinating with BF Live, where we keep it positive and we keep it 100 all the time, Matt. What you got there, Bobby? You agree with that statement?
Yep.
That was it. That's what we do here. All right. So that was for your Pisces. You got to manage that paperwork, stay frugal, and keep whatever. It sounds like you're going to have some financial stuff. So hold what you got, and hopefully things will be better in the future. Hello, Abels. Stroud taking me to first. You got CJ Stroud. That's a good quarterback to have, Brian Kowalczyk. FDC. I stand with Deadful. Yeah, that David Chandler guy, he's an asshole. They were both in here earlier, Bobby Nick.
Oh, my God. Were they fighting again?
Yes, they were. We had to separate them.
Man.
Yep. Cyke, True BK, I'm biased of Lamar because I'm a Steelers fan. And it's like, look, I've been a fan too long, bro, that I'm even honest about my team. When I see players for what they are, that's just what they are, whether they're on my team or not. And I say that Lamar is a good athlete, but unless and until he beats the dude, you got to beat the man to beat a man. That's what they say in wrestling, Bobby Nick, right?
That's right. Yeah.
You got to beat the man to beat a man, brother. And that's how it goes, whether I'm a fan of his or not. Wait, Chris Abels, I have Lamar on my quarterback. And then now, Stacy, you got to be a little worried now because with Derrick Henry being our running back, we got a guy that's going to be getting the ball more. But it's going to be fun to see just the same. Got the laugh for Stacy coming from Cyke. Chris Abel says, I know, Stacy, I was going to take trade BK, your quarterback. Stacy says, oh, wait, I have him in my other league. I have Burrow in our other league, too. That's a good one to have. Stacy's getting the last from Chris. Burrow is my quarterback, too. I hate the Bengals, but oh, well. Yes, Cyke. And that, with fantasy football, sometimes you got to hold your nose and pick a Steeler. I picked Steelers when I was doing fantasy football, buddy, because sometimes it's about whoever gets the best numbers. It isn't about who you like or dislike. I like trading everyone else's players, says Chris Abels. Donkey says, if I had more money, I'd swear I'd give it, but I can't. I swear I just want to feel part of the group. I know I say stupid shit. Let me know, bro. How much would make me tolerable? Much, bro. Donkey. If you're getting
$100.
Bobby's got a price, but I don't.
Just kidding.
If you're having a weird mood today, or if you're getting a weird vibe that I'm not including you or picking up your chats, I'm sorry, buddy. There are a lot of chats going on today. I love you, and I'm not offended by anything that you or anybody says in here, man. I don't block people. I don't block words. I don't block shit, man. And I don't mind that you're chatting it up and having fun in the chat. That's what you're supposed to do, donkey. One love right here.
That's
right.
We love our donkey.
If you come here, you're in the chat, you are part of the group, man. You don't have to have a wrench or anything like that, man. Let's see. Raider Nation. Matt checks in with the Raider Nation. What do you think about that going on in the Raider Nation, Matt? What kind of year you're going to have? Cyke, you don't know football at all. You're a Steelers fan. Come on now. Andy, this says perfect. Matt is giving the thumbs up. Matt is getting it from Chris Abels. Cyke says, LOL, you have a Steelers trash can, Chris. So whatever. I was like, yeah, whatever. Stacey Allen says, Chris Abels, what does it say about me that I'm a Saints fan? Cyke knows he's seen it. We got the Vegetarians for Bobby Nick already. Cyke, it's a puke in only. What, puke in only? It's to puke. Oh, that bucket. Oh, I get it. Okay. The Steelers thing. Bobby Nick, cigarettes up from your friend Matt. Matt's checking in. LOL, Bobby Nick from Brian Kowalczyk. Chris Abels says, Stacy, it's that you love fixer-uppers if you're a Saints fan. Haha, Chris from Cyke. Bobby Nick, you're getting a shout-out from Chris Abels.
Chris fucking Abels?
Mm-hmm. Chris, you're a Lions fan. Wait a minute. You're a Lions fan. That is true. You got to watch yourself, because you can't be talking too much shit over there being a Lions fan. You know how that goes every year. There you got that love. Matt, 100%. Cyke says, yes, I hate it, BF, and thank you, LOL. I'll smoke tonight. Yes. Right. You have to hold your nose and pick some of those players. You might have to pick a Raven or two, like a Derrick Henry if you get a chance. How could you refuse that if you're playing fantasy and you might not be a Ravens fan, but you get a chance to pick Derrick Henry? You take Derrick Henry. Matt says, I'm sorry, bro. No problem. Chris says, Stacey Allen says, Chris, I'm just hoping they bump Carr for Rattler. True Stacy. They're talking football. Hey, Bobby Nick from Stephen Bravo.
Steven.
Matt says, Hudson World Order. And by the way, he says, by the way, he misses the old by the way. We were doing that every day here for a minute. Come on. This is in honor of our boy, Jake. Jake, we love you, buddy. It's Friday.
Hey, by the way.
Shout out to Obnoxious John for creating this.
By the way.
I love that the Sweet Scorpio is checking in saying, good morning, Bobby and Bobby. The Sweet Scorpio.
Good to see ya.
There you go. Thanks for checking in, Sweet Scorpio. We're doing what we do here every day, Monday through Friday, for at least 3 hours on BF Live. I'll pocket my FJH for now. Wait a minute. That's not exactly pocketing it, Gaseous, but I can see what you did there. Oh, great. I just bought a $300 tent I don't need, says our friend Matt. Okay. Hi, Sweet Scorpio, from my friend Matt checking in. Hey, Matt, right back from the Sweet Scorpio. Gemini for the lovely Mrs. Honeybee. Well, let's continue. Gemini would love to read that for you. Today is a 9 for the lovely Mrs. Honeybee and all of our Gemini friends on Soulful Horoscope Readings. Your greatest strength is love. Oh, isn't that special and sickening all at once now? Your greatest strength is love, Gemini. Despite the challenges, that's still your greatest strength. Wow. Express your heart, your curiosity, and creative ideas. Share your interest and enthusiasm and passions, and explore a common attraction. Yeah. So there you go. I hope that helps Mrs. Honeybee and all of our Geminis. You're having a 9 today, so I hope it's a 9, Mrs. Honeybee. Sweet Scorpio says Donkey Kongington is awesome. Hey, man. That's another dude. Donkey, I got to know him. Chat family, Sweet Scorpio. I always talk about chat family here on BF Live. And that's Donkey. I just got to know him through the chats and become, I like to say, we're good chat family friends, man. So one love to all you guys. Sweet Scorpio, Donkey Kongington, Terry Nee, who says Donkey said Ravens are a fake team. Well, then fuck Donkey then. I take it back. No, I see what you're doing there, Terry Nee. Donkey, you are part of the group and no money required, and don't believe BF. He totally blocks people. I do not. You are a part of the group, no money required, and I do not block people. It's not true. It's not true.
You heard a friend, a blocking man.
No. No one's heard that. It's not true. I do hate avocados.
Blocking Buffalo got his brand. Laughing loud, living free. He's got the chat on
blocky friend, blocky friend.
He blocks the hate, the number one fan. BF Live, hear his plan. Blocky friend, blocky friend.
Chris Abels, Terry Nee, the shit starter. Pot can make you paranoid, okay? Drugs are bad, okay? Pot can make you paranoid, but I also make you high as fuck. I have Derrick Henry. He underperformed yesterday. Stacy, you're right about that, and I wonder about him. I wonder when we signed him to a free agent deal, has he lost a step? Because I was noticing that when he was still with the Titans. So that is something to look out for. And it's tough having a running back that you count on for points when you have a running quarterback like Lamar, because those guys are going to be splitting carries, right? So your running back isn't going to get as many carries as he would with a team that kind of just throws and runs traditionally all the time. So good luck getting points out of either of those. Sven Dunkel checks in and says, hello, people. Well, hello, Sven. I see you're joining us from your little symbol right here. You're joining us from Facebook. So welcome, Sven. How you doing? This is BF Live, where I hang out with my friends like Bobby, Nick, and the chat family Monday through Friday. And we do fun stuff like read horoscopes and have fun segments and all. So welcome, Sven. I don't think I've seen your name before. Chris Abel says,
said, fuck him, Sven.
Sven, welcome. No, I said welcome, Bobby, Nick. I didn't say fuck him. I said welcome, Sven. Thanks for pointing that out, though. BF, I'm an optimist, so I believe that Las Vegas is going to win the AFC West, but deep down, I know it's going to be a tough season. Yeah, you never gonna know. Now Denver's popping off, and they got they got that new guy from Oregon starting, Bo Nix or whatever. I think that's who's starting out there. Kahuna checks in. He was just on the show yesterday, Bobby Nick. You know that. Kahuna, buddy, thank you, man. I hope you enjoyed being on here. I think that you did. You kind of said as much and all. But thank you for coming on my show after not being on for a while and just hanging out and talking. And like we did, it was a lot of fun, man. So good thing. I don't know if he got any backlash or any reaction from Joey about any of that, because he didn't really come in here to trash him or nothing, Bobby Nick, right?
No.
So I know you hang out with Joey seeing those shows, so I didn't know if you picked up on anything.
I never heard anything.
Okay. No. Hey, Bobby's, both of us from Kahuna, from our friend.
Yeah. Good to see you, man.
Gemini. I think I read that Gemini, didn't I? I did read that Gemini. Kahuna's getting the love and the waves up from Matt. Big K from Chris Abels. BF, thanks for the link yesterday. No, hey, buddy. Like I said, we'll have to see. I don't know, but we'll get them. What way, if you want to do it, I'll throw some links at you, and I don't want to pressure you, but you always feel welcome to come on here on BF Live, but I don't want to give you the pressure of throwing you a link every day or whatever. We'll figure it out. We'll talk about it. We'll discuss. I'm Gemini, says Brian Kowalczyk. Well, I hope you got yours. Kahuna's getting the love from the Sweet Scorpio. Hey, Sweet Scorpio, would you like your horoscope read, since you're not here very often and you're kind of newer? I will read yours. I'll read it again. Abel's getting the love from Big Kahuna. Chris Abels simply says true. Matt's getting the love from Kahuna Nui. Blocky Fran, I resemble that remark. My favorite, Sweet Scorpio, Kahuna Nui says. BF Chang says. BF Chang was in full effect on Wednesday night. He'll be back tomorrow night, for sure. Oh yeah, BF Chang, you son of a bitch. Freezes up on me when I want to play it. Here we go. Hey, Cyke from Kahuna Nui. Hey, Kahuna from our friend Cyke. Greetings from the Netherlands. Thank you, Sven. Thank you, brother. I always like saying that BF Live is worldwide. I love knowing that people are joining us from the Netherlands, from Australia, from across the pond. We literally have people from all over the world checking in on BF Live, and now the Netherlands. Bobby Nick, I'm going to have to get a map, and I'm going to have to put pinpoints on it for all the people that checking us from all over the world. I'm so proud of that. From people down under, the Netherlands, the UK, and all around the world. Welcome to our family, Sven. Sweet Scorpio is getting the love from Cyke. Ooh, where's that at? Still freezing, not want to work. Okay, let me see what else we got going on here. Cyke is getting the love right back from the Sweet Scorpio. Cyke says, good to see you. I haven't been in JBX's at night. I've been sick. Sven says, I'm a Scorpio too. Nice. How about this? Since you're a new name, maybe I read it or maybe I haven't, for Sven or even our friend Sweet Scorpio, obviously, I'll read that. So let's read Scorpio. Today is a 6 for my Scorpio friends out of a 10. I hope you're having a better day than that. You're especially sensitive today, Scorpio. I'm reading this again, but lay low and recharge because you're kind of sensitive. Sounds like one of those days you got to check out because life might take you there. So you're especially sensitive, so you got to lay low because of that. Don't get rushed into buying anything. Wait for developments. Consider all of your moves in advance and ponder eternal mysteries, Sven. Welcome to the BF Live family. Sven, Kahuna Nui World Order, says Gaseous. Gaseous Buddy getting the love from Kahuna Nui. The sweet Scorpio checks in and says, welcome, Sven. That's cool. All right. Well, I think, you know what? No one ever asked for Virgo, Bobby Nick. I read Sagittarius, right?
Yeah.
Right. Well, you're Sagittarius, so I read that for you. But no Virgos in the house. I'm so surprised with people all over the world. There's not at least one more Virgo. But I know that I always mention Jason Bardo X and our boy comedian Tay Boogie are Virgos. So I will read this for myself and for my brothers. Today is a 9, Virgo. I feel like I'm having a 9. I'm having a 10. I'm feeling good today. Pursue profitable opportunities. I would love to. I would like to think this is. Watch for chances hiding under changes. I thought it said chairs or verbs. Okay. So I've got to pursue profitable opportunities. Watch for chances hiding under changes. So if something changes, I got to look for my end. That's what it sounds like. I'm going to keep my promises, deadlines, and bargains, which is what I always try to do. Your word is your greatest wealth. And I would have to say that for all of us. So generate value and beauty. Well, hello. How you doing? I feel like I'm having a 9. I'm going to pursue those profitable opportunities, and I'm going to look for chances hiding under changes. So if something changes, I'm going to look for a chance in there. I'm an opportunity. Wow, let's check in because some of these people are checking in. We got the Gaseous Buddy and the Welcome Sven. My old Tina says, good job, Uncle Bob. Oh, wow. Thank you, Tina. That is my lovely niece. I hope you're enjoying. My niece Tina and Kathy have been vacationing together all week, Bobby Nick.
Oh, really?
Yes. So it's very nice to see Tina checking in. They've been checking in like during my night shows, I think, and the day shows. Thank you, my lovely niece Tina. You know, this is what I love doing now, Tina. So thank you for checking in today. Let's see. My wife is a Virgo, so Gaseous, hopefully she got something out of that. Hello to the Big Kahuna Nui from the Mrs. Honeybee. Hey, MHB, good to see you, Mrs. Honeybee from the Big Kahuna Nui. And I think we're all caught up, Bobby Nick. So I think we've read pretty much everyone that's been in the chat. Thank you, Tina. This is last call. Anybody want to hear their horoscope for the first time or one more time? Last call. Otherwise, I'm going to put a bow on this son of a bitch and get on to some other fun stuff here because it's 10 minutes to 3 on the East Coast of the United States. That means we're 50 minutes into hour number 3 on a Friday. I'm looking forward to the weekend. I'm looking forward to tomorrow night on the Levyverse. That's Bob Levy's channel on YouTube, the comedian Bob Levy. He lets us do our show over there, me and Chris Abels. We do replayables where we drink, we smoke, we laugh, and we joke. You can do your edibles, whatever you want. And people come spin the wheel for super chats, and we get tore up from the floor up, and we have a good time doing it. So join us tomorrow. Look for the Levyverse channel right here on YouTube for some of the people that are new in the chat today. The Bob Levy channel, the Levyverse, and that's where we'll be tomorrow night. We're replayables. We play lots of fun, funky videos and hang out with the chat family and drink and smoke, and we talk about how our day is going. That's what I'm looking forward to tomorrow. But for now, I don't see no more signs coming in. I see my Tina checked in last, my niece Tina. So I'll roll my little credit here for BF Live to end the BF Live Soulful Horoscope Readings for Friday. Hey, are you feeling lost in search of life's answers? Well, search no further. This is BF's Soulful Horoscope Readings. Yeah, we're having fun. We're doing it. We are doing it.
We're doing it.
Yep. And so tomorrow, I will let some of you people that might want to know that I still got to put the show together, but tomorrow it might be members only. I got to talk with Andrew later on, but tomorrow at approximately 12 noon East Coast time, we're going to try to do another episode of the Sports Heads. That's right. Myself and Andrew, our friend from No Filter, used to do a sports show a lot before we even had No Filter or anything. That was kind of our regular thing. And when I started doing this Monday through Friday, it become a little hard to fit in. I do 8 shows a week as it is, and that would be a 9th show. And I'm still doing 8 shows a week, but I'm getting a little better at it, not freaking out about it. So I'm going to try to put one together. And tomorrow at 12 noon East, check your local listings on YouTube. We're going to get together with Andrew and the boys, and we're going to do a little Sports Heads weekend action. But we still have 10 minutes to go here on BF Live. What could we do? What could we have fun with? 10 minutes of fun. What do I have? That's 10 minutes of fun. 10 minutes of fun. Let me see what we can get into. I got some mic track to play those. Why don't we check in this? Let's check in with, because we need some inspiration for the weekend, right? I need some inspiration. So why don't we check in for, and now a moment with Mr. Pain. This guy, unnecessary echo. Let me take that down. This guy's highly inspirational. Let me get out of my horoscope studio. Getting all my production elements. Hi everybody. I'm over here now. All right, and now a moment with Mr. Paint here on BF Live. Let's check in with that. The inspiration in the madness. And that's kind of what we're out of here at BF Live. Jamming about it,
like a fucking weirdo.
That was a moment with Mr. Paint right there. Let's see. I think I have another one too. Let me check this. I wanted the one that's inspirational. Oh, here we go. Here's a word of inspiration from Mr. And now a moment with Mr. Paint. Let's see what he has to say today, Bobby Nick. Give us some. Here we go.
Keep an eye on the prize.
Focus, Bobby Nick. Keep your eye on the prize. Focus. I'm focusing.
Keep an eye on the prize.
I'm doing it.
Stay focused. You got this.
Wow.
Don't give up now.
I'm not giving up.
You got this now. The prize is just around the corner.
Just around the corner, guys.
It's just around the corner. The prize. Keep going.
Keep going. Focus. You've won, everybody.
Keep going.
Keep going. Keep going, Bobby Nick. And there you go.
God, is he an acid casualty of the 70s or something?
I have no idea, Bobby Nick. All I know is that was a moment with Mr. Pain. Wow. I'll have 2 of what he's having, says our friend Matt. Is that Jake's dad? Hey, that's not my dad. Fuck you, Cyke, okay? That's not my dad. But shout out to our boy Jake. I hope he's okay. And I hope you are all okay, because it is 5 minutes before the top of the hour, y'all. And I don't know about you, but I've had a lot of fun today. I hope you had a lot of fun today too, and you are well entertained for your Friday. BF Chang will be appearing tomorrow night at 8 o'clock East on the Levyverse. He's not, actually he'll be appearing a couple minutes after this show, damn it, because this weed don't smoke itself, and I just had me a retail experience today. So this is the time of the show. I'll do quick little plugs, and then we'll turn it over to my friend Bobby Nick, who's probably pulling up his extensive pages of plugs, because Bobby Nick will be on air all weekend, so you can always hang out with him. We're going to have fun all weekend. You'll see me tomorrow on the Levyverse, but you'll see Bobby Nick on every other show. So I'll let you know, tomorrow night, once again, on the Bob Levy channel right here on YouTube, the Levyverse, we'll be doing replayables. We watch videos, funny, viral videos. We drink, smoke, we laugh, joke. We spin a wheel that makes people drink. It causes us all to drink and get tore up from the floor up. It'll be fun. 8 o'clock tomorrow night, right here on the Levyverse channel on YouTube. But now's the time of the show where we sit back, we relax. I have a little drink. I'll take a little sip of my agua, and Bobby Nick Havens will read his extensive plugs for today. Go, Bobby.
All right. Well, you can check me out in the lounge at 3:30 p.m. Eastern today. So that's in like a little over half an hour. So join me. I do a music video show. I'm bringing the good old MTV back, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Join me. Only $1 for the low price of $1. You can see your music video on my show.
It's a bargain.
So join me at rumble.com/The Bobby Nick Show. And No Filter with Andrew and Friends every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Join us on YouTube, guys. And the Lunatic Lounge tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern. Join me and Cut of the Jib and a bunch of other knuckleheads where we'll be hanging out and trying to entertain you guys. And that's on Bobby Nick 1978. So get over there and subscribe right now. And BF Live Monday to Friday, 12 noon to 3-ish.
Ish. And
Yeah,
we're on the edge of the ish right now, Bobby Nick. We're normally well into the ish, but I'm all ished out for the week, man. It's a Friday, but we're almost in the ish.
And we got also Jason Bardo X, bored half to death tonight. Every night at midnight. It's not a show, but it's a fun hang. So join us at JBX is God.
Awesome. There you go. So like I told you, folks, Bobby Nick is on air. He don't care.
Right. All over the place.
All the time. Thanks, Bobby Nick, for swooping in today, stopping by for a little bit and hanging out with us. I appreciate that, brother.
Yeah, no problem, man.
The Brian Clauder says, great show. You made cutting the lawn enjoyable. Well, boy, I'll take that one. Terry Nee says, Bobby Nick will be appearing at Okotoks Tim Hortons for a roundtable on smoking. The Okotoks Tim Hortons. I love me some Tim Hortons now. I'm a Tim Hortons guy ever since I went to Canada, man. I'm a convert. I got that all up in, rather than my K-Cups, I got my K-Cups rather than my Dunkin'. I push them to the side for a little Tim Hortons now. I'm almost Canadian. Almost Canadian.
Wow.
Well, Bobby Nick, thank you, my friend. So like I always say, man, we really enjoy and love doing what we do, guys. Hopefully you can tell that and that comes through. Thank you, chat family. Thank you, Cyke and Ding Dong. Thank you for everybody that has super chatted me all week or gave us memberships all week. I love and appreciate you so much. Thank you, Daniel August. Thank you, Terry Nee. Thanks, everybody that keeps this stream alive and going. I'll be here every day for you as long as you want me here. Look who's checking in late. It's Chunk. Come on, Chunk. What are you doing?
See you later, Chunk.
Okay. Thank you, Stacey Allen, for saying thank you, BF, and great show. Sorry, bad day today. I'm sorry. Hey, man. Well, hopefully we could have made you feel better, Chunk. But come on, man. Perry's going to be on tonight, buddy. You got to know it. And Tony's coming over to cook. 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 o'clock East. That'll get your spirits back up. Come on, Chunk. You hang with us when you're having a bad day, brother. Don't keep it to yourself. That's okay. So you had a bad day. You watch BF Live. Thank you, BF from Cyke Labs. Bro, yeah, man, when you're going through it, you don't have to apologize to me for not being here, man. You take care of you. Don't waste that energy on me, man. You get yourself right in the head and come back when you need to, or if you need to help us make you right, hang around with us. Thank you, BF. We love you, man, says Ding Dong. Chunk is getting the love from Cyke because Chunk is all bricked up. He says, cool, hope to see you there. Yes, Tony's coming, bro, because Tom had to humble Perry by letting him know because he showed his ass that he don't have YouTube no more. So now, after saying all this time he was never will Tony be in my apartment again, he's coming tonight and they're doing a cooking stream. So that's going to be a blast, Chunk. That's going to turn your spirits around. He's bricked up for it already. He's laughing, and that's what I like, Chunk. You will see us there, Chunk. Cyke knows. We're going to be hanging out. Chunk, Cyke, all of us. The chat family, Psychosocial, Testicle Tiger, Garrett, all of them. The boss, everybody. Love you, dudes. We love you, Chunk, man. Come on, man. This is why I do this show. I don't want people bringing down the world. Like I said, the world is hard enough. Life is hard and serious enough. That's why we kind of keep it on the light side here on BF Live, on the positive side. So let's keep doing that. Thanks for joining in, Chunk. You know what? And Cyke is here. I want to show Bobby Nick, and plus I want a reason to play it again, Bobby Nick. And you'll see it again Monday. You'll have to wait till Monday to see this again. But Bobby Nick didn't see this, and I want to brag on him a little bit. Bobby, I'm so happy to be the home of Cyke Labs Content. And I said, I got to make a proper intro, buddy. So I'm going to play it for you one more time. Ready? Here we go.
Cyke.
I'm so happy and proud of not only that little thing I made, but happy and proud to have the content and happy to be the home of Cyke Labs Content. Cyke, once again, he did say, you will see us there. Love you, dude. No, we love you, man. Full homo. Awesome, says Chunk Squad. I'm glad you liked it. He's bricked up. He's boned up. He's got the love. Everybody's ready to go. We've done it. We did it. We're doing it. I hope you have a great rest of your Friday. I hope you enjoyed this week. I hope you have a great weekend. Join Bobby Nick on all the shows that he's mentioned throughout the entire weekend, and join me tomorrow at 8 o'clock East on the Levyverse. So, for our friend Chunk Squad, for Bobby Nick Havens, for Scott Fitzpatrick, who couldn't be here today, Stormy, Andrew, and all of our friends, I'm going to say peace and love, and I will see you the next time I see you. Of course, for my show, Monday, it'll be BF Live on Monday, but I'll see you tomorrow on the Levyverse, where we drink, smoke, laugh, and joke. Have a happy Friday, like our friend Chunk Squad says, because peace and love, y'all, because we are out of here. I'm running my closer, and have a great weekend. Peace and love, and I'll see you the next time I see you right here on BF Live.